Hey everyone. Hi. Hello. Welcome to today's stream. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How you guys doing today? How's it going today? Glad I'm home to catch a stream this time around. Hey, what's up, Blue Just Coney? Well, I'm glad you made it just in time for stream too. Also, glad you're home. Now you get to kick back, relax, and watch some Silent Archives. Streaming our continuing our 100% achievement run. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully make a lot of progress today. But yeah, glad to see you here. Teehee. Hello, Salarin. How are you doing today? There he is. Here I am in the flesh. How are you doing, Salarin? Hey, Ira Deadpool. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I'm busy for the next 2 hours. How long do you plan to be live today? Hi, Tychonauts. I plan to be live probably around to like maybe 3 or 4 today. Right now it's 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over here on the West Coast in Southern California. So probably I think earliest 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. Latest probably like maybe 4:30. So around like that time frame, if that helps a little bit. So yeah. I got 3 ads? Oh my god, 3 ads? Jesus Christ. YouTube has been like really terrible with ads lately. I don't know what's been with YouTube, cause I remember like I was with my partner the other day and I remember like watching YouTube on their like laptop and we were watching something and so many ads. I was just like flabbergasted. I'm like, you guys have to go through this? I use ad blocker, or well, technically, I use Brave, the I guess like what's it called, web browser, and I guess like by proxy it has like its own like implemented like ad blocking agency. So yeah, so I don't have to deal with that on my I guess like computer or something. But Jesus Christ, dude, YouTube's just been like relentless I guess lately. That sucks. So anyway about that, I'm doing okay, thanks. I'm just finishing my D&D character sheet before tomorrow. Ooh, nice D&D, huh? I've played a little bit of D&D. Last time I played D&D was I think like a Legend of Zelda D&D campaign with some friends. But I think this was like a year ago. I think it was a year or 2 ago. No, it was a year ago. We played like a little Legend of Zelda D&D campaign, and it was fun. But personally, I don't think D&D is my thing. I just feel like my attention span loses engagement really quickly. Because for one, there's just like so much talking, and like that's okay. Like I know the whole idea is to be like really immersed and interact with like your party and everything. But a lot of the time, like I'm just kind of like zoning out, I think. And also, D&D is just like not really my thing, so I think like for a new player trying to get into it could be like really overwhelming. And even like with a full like campaign like that could also like really invite like a lot of just I don't know, ambition or expectations maybe. I don't know, anything and everything could happen, but for me it was just like a lot to like kind of like like to deal with. But that sounds like fun though. I hope you have fun with your D&D campaign. Sounds really, really fun. Word of the day, word of the day, I don't know, a Glophodus. There you go. Don't forget to drink your Glophodus, kids, so you can exorcise the demon. Yeah, there you go. Hello, what's up, Gabriel? How you doing? Love getting the naughty at this time. Perfect for work. Hey, what's up, Lilith? Rains? I'm glad you got the notification this time around. Yeah, I know sometimes it could be sort of like back and forth with notifications. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Usually that's up to YouTube if it wants to notify subscribers or just viewers. The Discord, yeah, not Discord. Discord is me. I have to notify people on the Discord server, but yeah, either I don't know, either YouTube doesn't or it does. So I'm glad to hear. Yo, like glad I could catch a stream. What's up, T-Bird the Goat? Hi, glad you can catch a stream today. We're just yapping for a little bit. We're just chilling. I'm asking how people are doing today, and just catching up, see how you guys are doing, and then we're gonna go on forth with our achievement run. Looking forward to it today. Hopefully we get a lot of achievements in today. Hopefully we can continue this up until like Friday, and then we can kind of like move on. But yeah, how you doing? Do you have a playlist for your stream music? Unfortunately, I do not, T-Brother Goat. I still gotta work on that. I am severely sorry. I keep saying that I will have a playlist ready. I think after stream, if I'm feeling like okay and up to it, I'll definitely try to like compile a playlist for the music I use. It shouldn't be too much, but I will try to get like a playlist going so you guys can like be directly linked to the music that I use. So yeah. Most of my days are boring. I'm glad you're streaming today. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that most of your days are boring, but I'm glad streams can help lighten the day or, you know, brighten the mood. At least I hope so. That's always the plan for streams, so, you know, I'm always happy to help. Always happy to help. Not that Lamau. D&D is for people that have a strong imagination, Jay. That's why I can't play regular D&D and rely on games on Divinity and Baldur's Gate. That's completely fair. Yeah, it's funny because I think, I would say like objectively speaking, I'm a pretty creative person, I would say. I can be very thought-provoking, a lot of the time, methodical even, but maybe that's more so like in like a sort of like existential sense or philosophical sense, because that's where like much of my you know, I guess like you know, thoughts could arrive from sometimes, because that's just what I am, like, you know, subconsciously, I guess as like a person, I just overthink a lot. But I don't know, but when it comes to like, I guess like imagination for those types of scenarios, I do not have any form of imagination. Like that's just like out the window. Yeah, no, I would have to rely like on like games to like maybe like, you know, fit to kind of like substitute for like, you know, like a D&D session for me. I thought about like some D&D ideas, but I don't know, I just can't get into it, unfortunately. But genuinely, I really appreciate people who like go all in on D&D campaigns, because that's sick. I love the attention to detail and just how much time and effort I go into it. It looks like so much fun when, you know, like preparing for it and like, you know, really delving into it. I have nothing but respect to people who do that. It's so sick. I don't want to drink that stuff. How's the sound with your iceberg going? Well, I'm glad you asked, Ira Deadpool. I actually got some video or I'm sorry, voiceover recordings down earlier this morning. Usually I only have the mornings to record audio because, for one, I live in a big house. I live with my family, at least like in my parents' home. So usually it's just like my mom and dad and my youngest sister who's attending college right now, but I think she plans to move out sometime this or next year or something. So yeah, so usually when the morning happens or arrives, usually I'm using the morning to record voiceover work or audio because everyone's asleep. And since I'm like a really early morning person, I use that time slot to record like everything I can, because recording is not an easy process. I would say like provokes a lot of like me fumbling my words. I think you guys may notice, but I have sort of like a speech impediment, not to where like I continuously like stumble over my words like every single time. I think it's more so when I maybe get tired of speaking, or I try to like, I don't know, say a word, but it just keeps hearing me like repeat it over and over and over again. But sometimes I do slur my words. And it could come off like as like really like weird. I've gotten comments like that before in my videos where people are like I speak really weirdly. Like sometimes people think like I'm foreign and that English is like my second language because of like how I talk, and it's like, no, like this is just how I speak. I just speak like in a really mellow and like really slow manner, you know. So yeah, no, but anyway, so mornings are usually for like recording audio. Throughout the day, I really can't, because usually there's like background noise with like the dogs in the background. Pinko and Bowie, the dogs in the family, are currently back, so I can't really, you know, record in the afternoon, unfortunately. If I do, I really have to kind of stress about it and like really like be patient when it comes to like any and all noise like not being like in the background whatsoever. So yeah, so anyway, so usually mornings are like the perfect time for me to record audio, but it could be a lot. Like this morning, like I recorded like only 3 pages, and that was like in the span of like 2 hours, because it's just so much like on my throat. It's really taxing, and I still have like a lot more work to get through. So yeah, I'm really thinking like this script like recording will be done like probably like by next weekend. Honestly, my probably before like the month ends, I'm hoping. So we'll see, but I'm getting some work in. I'm getting some work in. Yeah. I'm good, just got home from school and chilling. Also, no worries at all, Lamau. I just love the music from watching back vaults. Ah, okay, cool, gotcha. Well, hey, welcome back. Glad you're home from school. Is it college? Are you studying anything in college, or are you still like in high school? But yeah, crazy coincidence. I've been trying to find the song that's playing right now. Okay, cool. I had to like really then like lock in and get this playlist going. Okay. But yeah, I hope school's going good. I remember school once upon a time. I was in college like 3 years ago, and I left and I decided to just like pursue graphic design full time, and here we are doing YouTube. But I'm still using graphic design in much of my videos. So I mean, hey, I guess it still counts too. So yeah. Jay's the definition of the person who thinks all the time, has nothing to think about but thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just always alone to my thoughts all the time. Hello Jay, how are you doing today? You alright? I'm doing okay, devil ballooning. I had a pretty like busy morning. Usually like again, like I wake up, I do like work. Today it was voice recording for the current video I'm working on, the iceberg video for Silent Hill 3, and usually I try to like clean in the morning, like hygiene and shower and get ready for stream depending on the day. Today is a stream day, so I have to get ready, and I had like a late breakfast like an hour ago, so that was like a little like chicken, avocado, and cabbage mushroom wrap, and that was pretty good. Actually sat well like on my stomach, because like the past couple days I was having like the worst like bowel movements and like digestion. It was horrible the past couple days. I don't know if it's because I ate like something bad. I don't think I did. I just think my stomach's like really sensitive due to like IBS pain, and also like my pre-diagnosed yeast infection, which does not help at all whatsoever. So yeah, but I had that like a couple hours ago, and that seems to be sitting okay, so I'm glad about that at least. Drinking a lot of water though, but I'm doing alright. How about you? How's it going? Is your birthday coming up? Well, funny you mentioned that, Deadpool. Actually it is. My birthday, I think, is like in 2 weeks. My birthday is May 8th. So it's like in 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I think the first week of March of May is May 8th, right? So I would say like it's like in 2 weeks. So yeah, it's coming up relatively soon, I would say. I think we plan I think I plan to stream on May 8th. I think that's like a Friday, so I think we plan to stream something. We'll stream something. I don't know if it'll be like a special like event or whatever. I think it'll just be like a normal stream, but yeah. High School Junior? Gotcha. Good to know. Cool. Good afternoon, chat. Jay, how we all doing? We're doing pretty alright. Happy Grass Man? Doing alright. That sounds so good. It was pretty good. I enjoy like a good like chicken wrap. Chicken wraps are pretty great. Hey, nice. I want to say I love your videos. They're very comforting and help me get through the day. So thank you. I'm glad to hear your birthday go. I'm glad my videos can help in many ways more than one. That's always the plan. That sucks. It's all good. It's something that I just, that I go through on a daily basis. Really, it's just diet and just try not to like trigger like those types of like symptoms, Sometimes you think it'd be easier, but really it's like how the saying goes, it's easier said than done, right? So that you can do like everything right, but then your body would still like actively like work against you, and sometimes like that's what happens to me, unfortunately. But I think today's a little bit better. I've been like much better with like my food intake, my diet, I would say. But I think really like the goal right now is just to work on my weight, because I lost a lot of weight, and it's not like in the preconceived notion of, oh, like like you're just trying to like lose weight, but no, I'm underweight. Ever since I switched to like a new diet, which unfortunately I had to due to me being allergic to carbohydrates, so like think like bananas, rice, especially white rice, I don't know, oats, stuff like that, especially sugar, I can't have anymore because it really fucks with like my digestive system. I can't speak today. So it really hurts when I have those foods, and I think that's why I had that happen yesterday, because I was like, oh, it's been like 2 months since I had like oats and, you know, like bananas. Let's see how that sits well. Spoiler alert, that did not sit well. So yeah, no, it sucks because, you know, those are the types of foods that are pretty like integral to like your overall, like, you know, like nutrients and proteins and like just your digestive system too as well. And unfortunately, like, I can't have that anymore because it just like causes inflammation and it really sucks. So yeah, but you know, I'm just an IBS girly, I guess. But anyway, it's all good. I think like the transition period is pretty rough, but like, you know, it is what it is. I'm still like kind of like going through that shift, but hopefully like maybe sometime in summer like it's a little bit better and I don't have to like be like really anxious like about like eating food anymore, because my anxiety has been like absolutely like horrible about it. So yeah, but it's all good. Good afternoon, man. Happy to see another stream. It's a slow day at work for me today, working from home, so I look forward to following along. Hey, what's up, Madrid fan? Glad to see you're back again. How you doing? Well, I'm glad you're back for another stream. Hope you have a great time watching stream today. We're all here to just like vibe and chill and have a great time. Hopefully you're doing well. The new Little Nightmares VR game is coming out. I saw that. It looks really cool. I'm glad we're playing as, I think, like, what, 6 again? Dark 6? Looks pretty cool. So I can't play the VR game, so I'll just have to watch the gameplay. Yeah, I think like anyone who doesn't have VR is like, well, damn it. What a great idea, but unfortunately, I have to watch a gameplay walkthrough. Yeah. How old will you be? I will be 25. 25 years old. I know. I'm getting older. Hard to believe myself. 25 years old. That's crazy. Do you jog sometimes? I don't necessarily jog. I do walk. I do like to take walks. Walking is really healthy, I would say. It really helps with like my mindset and just like, you know, getting myself moving. I tried working out again, and Jesus Christ, it is rough, especially as someone who hasn't worked out in a while. I know I need to. It'd definitely be really beneficial and great, but yeah, but I think eventually I'll get there. I'm hoping so. What's up, Heavens Night? How are you doing? I just got over being sick, and one is get sick. I am sick. It's been so hard. I'm sorry to hear that, Anna. G the Muppet. Do you prefer I just call you Anna? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. Hopefully your illness goes away relatively soon. Hopefully you recover. Yeah, but like really safe recovery. So yeah, hopefully everything's alright with you. Have you heard of the Biko game? Because there's very little videos of the games on the internet. I've never heard of the Biko game. I've never heard of it. It's also good to do. I agree. Yeah. You're so young. I am. Yeah, I'm pretty young. Yeah. I guess I am pretty young, but I feel so old. I feel so old. Like whenever people talk about like game consoles from like the 4th or like 5th, 6th console generation, it makes me feel old. I think the PS2 was from the 5th console generation, right? So yeah, whenever people like talk about it, I'm like, damn, like that was like over 2 decades ago. That's crazy. Yeah, they say if your mental health is suffering, you should just go for a walk so you can see how bad your physical health is too. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because it's funny you mentioned that, just Cody, because I went on a walk yesterday with my dogs, Panko and Bowie, and as I was walking, I was just like really like just defeated. I don't know, like usually like when I go on a walk with them, like I feel pretty happy, but I feel like really irritated and just like really defeated, you know, like really sad, more than usual, and just like really frustrated. I guess with like everything going on lately, which I guess is expected, but you know, like I feel like you should never feel that way with dogs, you know, not like just like clarify, I didn't feel like that towards the dogs. It was just more so like to myself, right? The dogs are great. I love the dogs. Sometimes like when I need to like lay down and like they're like what they want attention, I'm like, all right, like I'll get over here. You know, I love dogs. Dogs are the best. I think dogs help a lot too with like mental health, but I do think like you're right about that though. Like, you know, I was just like really defeated and tired, and today I'm feeling a little bit energized, slightly better. But yeah, no, like that notion definitely applies for sure. So yeah. You're the first person that said my first name right, so yes. Hey, nice. I'm glad to hear Anna G the Muppet. I'll just say Anna. But yeah, I'm glad to hear I'm the first person. Usually, I really feel like I suck with like name pronunciation, so I'm glad I did something right. But yeah, me too. I feel old. I'm pretty sure we all feel old at some point in our life. The Biko games are 3 obscure anime games from the 2000s. Ah, okay. I've never heard of them before, so I'm sorry, I wouldn't know. But hopefully someone covers them. I don't know if I'm the right guy though. I think being irritated easily is a part of being underweight. I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. Unfortunately, I've been underweight for years. I would say probably since like 2023 or something. Yeah, I think ever since my health kind of took a turn, I started to lose weight pretty like not fast, but over like a long period of time. I think ever since I started like the keto diet, I lost way more weight. I lost 10 pounds, and like that's really bad. I was like 100 like in two. Now I'm like around like 92. It was pretty scary to see that. Obviously like the whole like, I would say solution is, oh, just eat more food, but like sure, but like when you have like, IBS or like a bunch of just like different gastrointestinal issues, it's really easier said than done. Because for me, like I have to eat like in slow, intermittent like meals throughout the day, right? As opposed to someone who could just like scarf down like a burger or like a large fry or something, just like a huge meal. Like I can't do that. Like that physically makes me sick. Like it makes me really nauseous. Like yesterday, like I was nauseous, like trying to like eat like dinner, and I had to like wait for like a while to like eat it like completely. So yeah, but I mean everyone's different, like individually speaking. So I think it just kind of like takes time to get back where you need to be. Sometimes it takes like 6 months, sometimes it takes a year, sometimes it could take longer. Everyone's different, and like that's okay. Um, you're the only person who pronounces my name correctly too. I'm glad to hear, Nadia. I'm glad to hear. Look at me doing a great job pronouncing names. I'm happy. I'm proud of myself. In May or July, are you gonna question mark? I'm gonna. What do you mean, May or July? Ira Dipple. I'm happy I'm happy to cook out with your family or hang out with friends. Oh, do you mean like for me? Like what I plan on doing? I don't know. I have to figure that out. I have no clue. Probably send with my partner, maybe. Probably. Or friends. I don't know. Fatty, milky drinks will help to pack the weight on. This is what I did to put on weight. Cool. Okay, I'll have to look into it. Probably like protein drinks, maybe. I'll probably have to look into that, like protein powder. Yeah. Hi, I finally have a job this month. Hey, nice. Congrats, Cat Peasant. Happy to hear about that. I've had a job for 2 weeks, but finally I have a dog to pet sit tomorrow. Hey, nice. Congrats, Cat Peasant. I'm glad. I feel like the job market today is like really difficult to kind of grasp and also just kind of like land and not just like land really, but even like hold with how much like I would say like not write-offs, that's not the word, that's I'm thinking like taxes for some reason. Layoffs with just like so many like companies. A big one is like the video game industry lately. The video game industry has had so many layoffs and it's just absolutely devastating. Thank you so much, Bird the Goat. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Thank you so much. Enjoy the emojis. Also, chat, how was the sound effect? Was it too loud? I think it was a little bit too loud, but that could just be me. How was it on your guys' end? Was it a little bit too loud? Let me know. Also, that's just Windows. Sorry about that. But yeah. Yeah, so like there's been like a lot of layoffs in the video game industry market, and it's just so sad, dude. It's just so sad. And just the difficulty in like just trying to get like a job nowadays. It's so scary. I'm so fortunate to even have YouTube as like a job, but it's not by like the most conventional means because I have to like really struggle and like try to like get a video out or something a lot of the time. But like it's really sad to hear like even like my friends trying to like land a job and struggling to get one like years later. So yeah, but I'm really happy for you. I'm the opposite. I'm overweight, trying to lose weight. It's hard, especially when stress eating has been part of my life. I'm sorry about that, Anna. I hope it gets better for you. Um, I know like how difficult it could be, especially with me, opposite, of course, trying like to put on weight. But of course, like the situation's different. But yeah, hopefully you can work something out, and it can help you along the way. I think getting a nutritionist would definitely help too when it comes to like finding like the right foods to eat. I believe really expensive, but I heard like it really helps long term. So yeah, I'm really rooting for you though. Really rooting for you. Heard, gotcha. Have you seen a little girl, short, black hair, just turned 7? We're actually about to see this girl named Cheryl, so maybe that's the one you're referring to. Sound effect was perfect. Sound effect was okay for me. Cool, gotcha. Thank you for the heart, Bird of the Goat. Thank you for the heart. Okay, anyways, chat. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to start the achievement run. So let's do a little bit of a recap. with our little achievement run chat, if you don't mind. So yeah, so yesterday, I'm sorry, not yesterday. So last time we did this chat, I think, I don't know how much we got. I think the day beforehand, we were like at 55% or 57%. Now we're at 71%. And I think we got quite a lot of achievements, really. I think these are the newer achievements. Yes, these are the newer achievements. So these say April 20th, and these say April 17th. So we got, let's see, 3, 6, 9 achievements, on Tuesday. I'm sorry, Monday. So yeah, so we got quite a little bit. I think my plan for today is to get the achievement for Sybil, for Lisa, and then also for the incubator. So I think to do that we'll have to do the bad ending. I believe we'll have to do like the bad ending. I was going to say the good ending, but I think to get the incubator is to get the bad ending, and I think also it would be good if we get the bad ending, because we also by proxy get the samurai sword. If you want to get the katana, you have to get a good ending and one good ending, either good plus or good ending, and one bad ending. Yeah, one bad ending, either bad plus or bad ending. That probably makes no sense. That probably is like a mouthful to say. But you get the idea. So one good and one bad ending for the katana. So so I'm thinking if we do the band ending playthrough today, we can definitely get down the Sybil achievement, Lisa achievement, both incubators. Definitely gun control with the UFO ending. I'm sorry, with the completion of the UFO ending, since we already have the gun, the hyper blaster, which will definitely help us a lot. And then there's also the melee achievement, which we still have to complete, but we also have the drill melee weapon, which I think we'll definitely have to use for this playthrough too. I definitely want to try the Scary Harry achievements. I really want to get those down as well, if possible. And then, yeah, and then I think the rest of the achievements, we might have to clear another day, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how much work we put in today. But I really want to try for these achievements right here, all of these achievements today, and hopefully we're able to do that in one stream today, and hopefully by Friday we can finish the rest. And yeah. Okay, so flashlight radio off, flashlight radio off, flashlight radio off. Okay, so same idea, flashlight radio off, and only melee weapons. No pausing or inventory screen. Okay, I think we have something good. I think we have something good going. I think we have something going for like today. Thank you so much, Anna, for becoming a channel member. Thank you for becoming a silent archivist. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy the emojis. Actually, I think we finally have enough to add a new emoji. So thank you, chat. Let me see. Actually, let me see if we have enough to make a new emoji. Let's see, because if you guys didn't know, the more channel members there are, the more YouTube allows us to add more little emojis. So I think so far we have like 15, right? I believe. Let me double check, because we have quite a lot. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, the more channel members, the more emojis we get that you guys can use at your disposal. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we have 13 emojis. 14 emojis. Okay, I think we need more, but I don't know. I wish it wasn't like that. I don't know why YouTube has like a really weird like a lock behind you know, allowing like much more emojis. They're very like restrictive, but I don't know. But thank you so much, Anna, for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate it. Okay, I think we're good to go. So let's load my save state from last stream. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, yeah, let's just start the game from the Duck Station emulator. There we go. Okay, cool. So it has our achievement saved. 47 and 66. Okay, so it seems like we're still good. Cool. Nice. Alrighty. I'm glad you're using the Robert the Rabbit little emoji. I love that emoji. Also, chat, are the Nightbot timers working? Because I don't know if they're working. It seems like the Discord server is working, but I'm not seeing the other ones for some reason. I don't know why. That's so weird. Um, let's see. Okay, I think I saw one. Oh, okay, I think I see something. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I see Nightbot putting my socials, I believe. There we go. Okay. They just popped up now for Discord and channel membership. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Salarin. Okay, so there's... Okay, so there they are. Cool. Okay, so it seems like it's working. Also, nice. It seems like the... Okay, so after stream miss on Monday, I had to reconfigure Nightbot when it came to the timers. Also, chat, one thing that I want to mention is if you guys do want to like look up my social, so like Discord, or if you want to like donate or membership or subscribe, make sure to use these commands, which I'm going to put in right now. So if you want to do Discord, let me see. So if you want to do Discord, just put exclamation mark Discord, and it should pop up. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. So there's Discord as like little exclamation command. If you want to do like donate, you can just put exclamation donate, and then it should also have the donation come up as well. I believe it just takes like a little bit of time. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. So yeah, just same idea, really. So you know, Discord, donate, channel membership, and I believe the last one is subscribe, and then you know those socials will come up too if you do exclamation point. So yeah, there you go. If you don't want to, then Nightbot will be here to save the day. Yeah. All right. So let's continue. All right. So I believe we were in the infirmary. There we go. Okay. So our kills still count. So that's good. I'm glad to hear about that. The hills, they seem silent. The hills are very much silent today. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's continue. Also, chat, how is the sound? How is the game sound? And also, how is the microphone quality? How's that going? Is that going okay? There we go. Actually, hold on. I want to see something. Actually, you know what? Try since we're trying to do the achievement, actually hold on, let me reload my save actually. Okay, so since we're trying to do the Scary Harry achievement, I wanna actually do this properly. Yeah, let's do this properly. Because I know we have to do the melee attacks and we can't use like flashlight when we're in the section. Or I think it's the alternate world, right? Oh no, it's the alternate world. My bad. It's the other world for that achievement. My bad. Okay, I think we're fine right now. Never mind. Sound is good, I think. It seems just as sound as the hill. Just kidding. Sound is fine. Okay, cool. Good to know. Don't you guys just love New Game Plus? It's great, isn't it? Ah boy, I love me some good old unlockables. Oh man, this weapon is so OP. It's insane. It helps in many ways more than one though. Also, let's turn off the radio. Okay, so we don't have to really worry about the Scary Harry achievement right now, since we're not in the other world just yet. I do think, though, it would be productive to farm here beforehand, so we don't have to, I don't know, really worry about later on for having to get the achievement for the kills, I guess. Oh, it was a good child. Oh, he fell. Hey there, little guy. How you doing? Actually, I don't know, should we collect stuff? I guess so, why not? Sound good? Mic good? Okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Thank you very much. Is there anything over here? No, there isn't. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. I better grab my farming gear. Sigh. Oh, we're absolutely farming away. Farming away. Laser Gun is giving the pendulums and Sound Out 3 run for their money in the annoying sound category. What are like good annoying sounds that are heard in these games, chat? There are a lot of like really annoying sounds in the Silent Hill games. Pendulums are definitely like a good one. It's definitely like the enemies or the monsters that have like the most bombastic sound effects. But pendulums are definitely one of them. I'm trying to think though. I don't know if Silent Hill 1 has like any annoying sounds per se. I guess the Hyper Blaster. But I don't know about Silent Hill 2. Does Silent Hill 2 have any like annoying sound effects in mind? I can't think of any from the top of my head. That's okay. That's how we're like spitballing a little bit. There should be a Grey Child in here. Or no, never mind. How about in here? Yeah, there we go. It sounds like they're burping. Oh, you know what's another one, chat? Silent Hill 4. What's it called? The nurses? Or not the nurses. The patient, right? The patients that burp when they're falling down the stairs. Oh, man. Those ones always get me. I love how, like, just out of place those sound effects are with the patient. Just burp, burp, burp. The burping patients? Yeah, the burping patients, yeah. Gee, these hills sure are silent. Gotta love it. Okay, oh my bad, sorry. Meant to do this. There you go. I wonder if we're ever gonna get the ports for Silent Hill 1 through 4. Yeah, me too, Chucklock. That's the dream. The dream one day is to get those ports in. At least Silent Hill 4 has a port for GOG, but like anywhere else on a modern platform, no. It's so weird how inconsistent Konami is when it comes to the ports for the first 4 games. Really, I guess technically just Silent Hill 4, since that's like the only preserved game when it comes to the first 4. And then the rest of them are just like not even like preserved properly, like on any modern platform. If you really want to like, I guess like be technical, then I guess Silent Hill 1 for the PlayStation 3 and PSP and technically PS Vita, really. Since that one is ported on there, but via emulation, not natively. Since I do know what is it called? The PS3 was capable of doing backwards compatibility for PS1 and PS2, I believe. So now the hills are loud AF. The worst part about the patience is the theory behind adding the sound in there is there. It just didn't turn out right. Yeah. If they ported MGS, they can do Silent Hill. So like you would think that, but unfortunately it seems like I would say the conception or the common consensus is the reason why they haven't ported the original games is because the source code either, well, for one, Silent Hill 1, I don't know if even Konami has a source code still. If they do, it's just they haven't really went about actually, oh shit, my bad. If they do, they haven't went about actually trying to decompile it, since, you know, if they did, then, you know, the native port would actually be a thing already. And developers who are actually doing it either individually or with a team, much like the people on the GitHub website or the GitHub developer page, since they're going about a whole, like, you know, team effort to decompile the source code, then, you know, if, you know, that wouldn't even need to be a thing if Konami, you know, ended up doing that like many years ago. But I guess the reason why it hasn't been done for Silent Hill 1 is because decompiling the source code from a PlayStation 1 is, for one, really difficult. Because the whole, from my understanding, just, I guess, like, hardware infrastructure is just really hard to, I guess, like, trying to, like, understand and rewrite the source code from scratch. Much like any old, I guess, like, console or system, like, that requires a lot of I would say like rewriting and also like understanding in order to go about doing that process. You know, as much as like we would love to have like ports, it's easier said than done much of the time. Um, since it requires just like a lot of technical, you know, configuring and just like I don't know what the technical term would be, but just like I don't know, just like decompiling really. I mean that in the way of gas escaping the corpses. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's such a really interesting placement, but I understand like from doing research on Silent Hill 4 with the lore video and the whole sound effects used specifically for the patients and how you know the gas is supposed to be you know escaping from the corpses, not like them actually burping. It's just more so when it comes to like a you know a corpse um having gas escape, if that makes sense. Probably not makes sense, but you get the idea. Like the toxicity of like you know like gases that escape like a dying body that's rotting, just like little like attention to details like that kind of you know emphasize the whole like name behind the monster. So I want Silent Hill 1 and 2 and 3 to be ported on GOG first before Steam, like the RE trilogy. Yeah. I know like the Resident Evil games, the first and second and third one were on GOG first, and then they got ported to Steam. I don't know why not like a simultaneous release, but who knows? Yeah. But it's kind of funny if you think about it that way, because it's kind of like gatekeeping. It's like gatekeeping those games for yourself. And then the Steam community is just like, wow, GOG just getting the special treatment. Beethoven moment? Yeah, Beethoven would be like, oh my god. Beethoven would be proud. There's a group that decompiled the PS2 Jack and Daxter trilogy, this whole thing, with people decompiling and recompiling old games for PC is really exciting for the future. Yeah, I saw that. I saw a video on that lately. That's so cool, dude. I personally never played the Jack and Daxter trilogy. I heard they're really great games. Personally, I just never got into them, much like the Ratchet and Clank games. But I think that's like so cool. Honestly, like a really huge win for Jack and Daxter fans. That's so cool. The most attention that they've ever received probably ever since the series just went into like indefinite hiatus and Naughty Dog just left it to just like die in the dust. Yeah, but that's really cool. That's so cool. I'm honestly just really happy for like any fans of like these older like games from back in the day that are, you know, not only just like giving like quality of life improvements to like the gameplay, the control schemes for like modern controller support, you know, any like audio or bug issues when it comes to like, you know, the gameplay fundamentals or just like how the game like runs, but just like the idea that it's like preserved, you know, like I personally love that, and I love that's a much more crowdfunded I would say you know advocation from like other people, so it's like really cool. Yeah, like I said, the theory is there, but the execution of it didn't work out quite right. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so when it comes to the patients. I think it's more so because of just like how, I don't know, maybe when it comes to the implementation of the the burping sound effect. Yeah, I guess it just didn't pan out how maybe they initiated they conceived it maybe. Okay, so let's try to do the Scary Harry challenge. Yeah, let's try to do it. Let's see if we can do it. Oh wow, okay. We just died. Okay, well that was easier said than done, huh? Okay, that's all good. We all know Jay is a Sly Cooper fan. What? What? Who said that? Who said that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm a huge Sly Cooper fan. I love Sly Cooper so much. Huge, huge fan. I love the Sly Cooper games. I was actually replaying them recently, and it was really fun to have like that little nostalgia again. Shit. That's not fair. That's not fair. Oh, nice. Okay, it counted. Cool. Okay. Okay, nice. Alright, we got something going, chat. Let's see. Okay, I think if we get this sort of routine going, or the cycle. Okay, that's 2. Let's see, what if we, I imagine it will reset if we go into the store. So let's just get the purple ball accordingly. Oh, we can't get it yet. Okay, well, let's just go back outside and try to reset it. Let's see. Hopefully it resets. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's resetting. That's fine. Okay, this room is for ammunition. Okay. Let's see. Does it count with when it comes to the cockroaches? Let's see. I can't see anything. Okay, it does count. Wow, okay, cool. Okay, so this is actually working in our favor. Oh wow, okay, that counts too. Okay, so foot stomps count. Interestingly. Okay, this is gonna be really easy then, huh? Nice! Yes! Okay, cool. Scary Harry. Alternate skull. Flashlight and radio off. Kill 5 enemies in a row with melee weapons. Cool! Nice! Alright. Yay! We can now use our flashlight. Look at that. Look at us go. Hell yeah. Okay. So we hypothetically could have done this in the first playthrough too. Okay. I'm so proud of us, chat. Look at us go. We've grown so much as achievement hunters, huh? Hello, what's up, Mystical Dorcas? Hi, welcome to the stream. We're continuing our achievement run for Silent Hill 1. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? For those that weren't here for it, Jay played Condemned with the Sly Cooper music playing in the background, if it surprisingly well. not Blue Just Coney throwing me under the bus. No, I'm just kidding. You're all good, Just Coney. You're all good. But yeah, no, huge Sly Cooper fan. Love the Thievius raccoon. I wish the series came back. I would love to see more of that raccoon. I actually have a little like Sly Cooper collection too, chat, if you want to see. Look. So my partner got me this for my birthday, I think a year ago. It's the U2 Sly Cooper. And it's really cool. I personally love it. I think it's really, really cool. I know they released new, I would say like merchandise for Sly Cooper as well. For U2s. I think it was like a plushie. And then, what is it called? I also have one more. I don't want my little my little like collection up on my shelf to fall. And then we have one more. We have Sly right here. Yeah. So there you go. I could be silly too, champ. I could be silly. I know my voice may, you know, not perceive that, but trust me, I can be the silly. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, huge Sly Cooper fan. I know like U2's, I think made like new, what is it called? I'm trying to like make him sit so he doesn't fall over. Sorry about that. There you go. Okay, he's not really like sitting correctly, but it's all good. Yeah, but anyways, I know U2's made like little new like merch drops, and definitely would love to collect them if possible. But don't have the money for that right now. Yeah, but there you go. Embrace the silly. We love the silly. Okay, let's go about this accordingly then. Wow, there's so many of them. I don't even... Oh, fuck. Okay. That was really close. I'm more of a Ratchet and Clank guy, but my Sly is pretty cool. I've only finished the first game like 20% into the second. Yeah, Sly's pretty cool. I don't know why that game just I don't know, it speaks to me. I guess I really just love the more graphical design, the artistic design behind Sly Cooper, because it has like a more like comic book motif, which I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch, that's what they were trying to go for when it came to like their aesthetic, and it works phenomenally, especially because of what's it called, cel shading graphics. Cel shading really complements the comic book motif, and I think that's like so cool to see that complemented with that game. So yeah, I think that's something that really speaks to me because I wouldn't say I'm like necessarily a comic book fan, but I do like comics. I did try to get into like comic books like once upon a time, but I just personally couldn't. I think I'd rather prefer like just digital comics. If there's like a comic book that maybe interests me, but usually I don't know. I tried for a time, but I just never could get into like comics. But yeah, but anyways, really cool how they like, you know, facilitated that sort of, I guess like artistic design and expressed that. It was really, really cool. And I'm glad they did that with like the rest of the trilogy. So I think if you like that sort of approach, when it comes to like games, and also games that are like more, I think like stealth orientated, but also like kind of like action adventure, then I would say definitely go for it. Love the music, love the characterization, the stories. They're surprisingly really like mature for the type of like audience they're trying to like approach. I know it's like probably targeted towards like a younger kid audience, but one thing that I love about like games that sort of I think facilitate this like notion of like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, it's targeted towards kids, but actually it's more so targeted towards not only kids but also like adults too, so like everyone can enjoy it. But like most importantly, like if a developer is able to like make a game where they're able to like make it for themselves and people can enjoy that too, then I think you know they did like a great job. It just goes to show like how much they really enjoy like their process and their work they're indulging in. Did you play the fourth one? I've heard it's not really up there with the trilogy, just like Silent Hill 4. Oh, yeah. Hello Eggworld, how are you doing today? I played the fourth game. I actually remember very vividly playing the fourth game when I was young. I think like yeah, when it came out at the time, the fourth game, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Yeah, I remember playing it when I was like literally like when it came out like on launch day. I remember I didn't have a PS3, but I did have a PS Vita, and I believe it was supported for the PS3 and PS Vita at the time. And yeah, no, I remember playing it on release, and I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember enjoying it to the degree of like shit, to the degree of the trilogies, the trilogy on the PlayStation 2, if I recall. But I think I enjoyed it. I just never really felt like incentive to replay it again, though. I think like looking back at that game, it definitely is the most divisive in the series for a reason, of course, because it's not made by Sucker Punch Studios, and it kind of butchered much of the whole like build up with the end of the trilogy, the third game, and how it kind of like, you know, really like set up the characters and kind of like you know, gave like sort of like this closure, but also was left open-ended to allow for like, you know, a new story to be told. And I think that's exactly what Sucker Punch had in mind when it came to the Sly trilogy. But unfortunately, I think what's it called? Not Mojang Studios. I forgot their name. The people who made Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Oh no, I forgot their name. But anyways, I know they tried to like add new incentive to come back to the story of like the whole time travel plot. Since Sucker Punch technically did set that up for like, you know, future people who were like invested in the IP to tell the story, but I think they really butchered much of the story that was set up, and from like the third game, and like really butchered much of the you know, the story beats and the characters with the writing, and yeah, so But you know, that's like my thoughts on the fourth game. I definitely haven't like gotten back to replaying it again, but I definitely want to with a, I guess like a emulator, the RPCS3 emulator. Laser gun is awesome. It is pretty OP. Yeah, it definitely helps us with our little challenge run today. Absolutely. I hate when you're a fan of the anime or a cartoon and somebody says, "Why are you a fan? You're a grown adult." And I'm like, "Do you know who made the cartoons in the anime? A grown old man." Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It sounds like that person's projecting. But also, I think people like to act like they're mature, but then that's like the same person who, you know, maybe throws like a temper tantrum over something like so like ridiculous and absurd and like absolutely like, you know, what's it called, like overbloated. So, you know, just like being like really melodramatic. Because I know people like that who are like, oh, like this is like, oh nice, gun control. That's this new nightmare. You think after 90 kills of firearms, she'd do something about it. You think she would. Ow. That's rude. But yeah, no, yeah, I feel like people who use that sort of mentality are the same people that just can't enjoy like nice things, you know? Yeah, like they don't allow themselves to enjoy like things that are like really like, you know, like simple or, you know, that I guess would be technically targeted towards like a demographic such as like kids or teens, but like literally like anyone can enjoy it, you know? And I think that's like the beauty in like art, because art is at the end of the day like a medium, much like cartoons or anime. It's a medium that anyone and everyone can enjoy, and you know, to kind of like be very condescending about that is kind of baffling, you know, to say the least. But I don't know, that's just me. I feel like if you enjoy something that brings you joy and something that is you know, like an interest or you look forward to, as long as like, you know, you're not hurting anyone or you're hurting yourself, and like that's fine, you know, like that's completely okay with me. I think like if you enjoy anime, like that's cool, man. If you enjoy cartoons, enjoy cartoons. If you love video games, you know, play video games, you know. I think that's amazing, especially as an adult. There's always like a sort of a quality to it that feels like, you know, unparalleled to maybe like something else or whatever. So I see you still can't make friends around here. Oh, do you mean in the chat? Or do you mean in the game, Celerin? Geraldine, I fed my cats and I'm doing good. Yeah. Oh, nice. I'm glad your cats got fed. That's good to hear. Does cockroaches are big, they would give... Oh, those cockroaches, if they were big, they would give people an IRL heart attack? I think they would, yeah. Hey, hope you're doing well. Thank you, North of Anything. How are you doing? How are you doing today? In the game? Oh, yeah, no, you still can't make friends around here, no. Still can't make friends around here. In Silent Hill? Trying to make friends in here? In Silent Hill? Oh, we forgot the key. My bad. I got like so caught up in my ramble that I forgot to get the key. I had a crazy dream last night about a mix of Townfall and PT Lamau. It was so weird. I feel like that makes sense though. Those two kind of complement each other since they're in first person, right? Oh, we didn't like go up to, yeah, we didn't even do like the whole like puzzle with the ball. I completely forgot about that. My bad, chat. Whoopsie. My bad. You should enjoy anything you like no matter what, even if it's like a teddy bear. You only get one life in this world and that's it, so live your life to the fullest. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely, I read Deadpool. Absolutely. That's a really healthy mindset and way of looking at it. And, you know, that's really wholesome. I agree. Just, you know, you do you, man. You be yourself, be free, enjoy whatever you like, you know? And, yeah, you know, just be you. There's nothing more beautiful than yourself, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Greetings again. Last message got bugged, lol. Oh, no worries, Vermi, Borat, no worries. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're getting more achievement runs in today. Doing not too bad so far, not too bad. I think we should be getting some pretty good achievements with this run. How are you doing today? Really enjoy when streaming. Oh, thank you, Virmir Borat. Also, do you prefer if I call you Vermeer or Borat or like the whole name? Whichever you prefer, please let me know. Jay, how do you feel about Five Nights at Freddy's? Five Nights at Freddy's. That's the last place you It's okay. I'm not like the biggest fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. I remember when it first dropped when I was younger. If like you were like a Gen Z kid, then you would know. I remember seeing like Markiplier and the lot just playing like Five Nights at Freddy's, and I remember like when it was like a huge fad at the time. And I remember just like witnessing that in real time, and it was cool, I guess. I remember like when people would like play it like at my school. I remember we had like a computer class, and I remember like the middle schoolers that I sat next to. They were using like some third-party website to play Five Nights at Freddy's, and it was pretty funny. But after that, I don't really remember much of it, honestly. It became kind of like a sort of like thing like you hear every now and then, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. That's kind of it, really. I know my friends are huge fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. I saw Five Nights at Freddy's 2 with my friends. I think back when the second movie released, if I recall. So yeah, we had a fun time. I don't really care too much about it, but it's cool. I don't mind it. Okay, I can't tell if there's any more, or... Okay, cool. So there was still more. Gotcha. Hi, just dropping by. I hope you're getting well. Thank you, Moon Prince. Thank you very much for the wonderful and kind comment. I'm doing alright today. Thank you for asking, though. Hope while you're here, you have a great time watching stream. I saw my stuffed sock monkey when I was a newborn. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Didn't even realize I got hit. Nice. I think that's, like, really cool. I think we all have, like, some sort of, like sentiment when it comes to, like, our childhood. You know? I think it could be like, it mostly I think is like a plushie, right? But it could be like anything really that kind of like we became attached to when we were younger, so yeah. It was pretty cool because Toluca Lake was in my dream as well, and we could see the view of Lakeview Hotel and areas from this game, lol. That's an amazing dream. I love that for you. Okay, so I think it's turn left twice. And then once to the right. Once to the right. Thank you so much. Embalmed in memory. Hope I didn't mispronounce your name. Apologies if I did. Thanks so much for the $5 donation. Have you played RE9? Yes, I have played RE9. I only played it once, and it was pretty good. I didn't mind it. It was pretty good. I thought like one good session was great, and that was more than enough for me. So yeah. It's still a big hit. Yeah. I only enjoy the lore. The games are pretty hit or miss. I see. The lore sounds very, I think, complex more than it needs to be. I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's should not have such a very complex and just like very, you know, I don't know, kind of, I don't know, complex lore. Thank you so much, Lilith Reigns, for becoming a channel member. Welcome to Silent Archivist. Hope you enjoy your emojis. Thank you very much. But yeah, I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's has like the most like complex lore I have ever seen in my life. Even I'm still like trying to understand like what's going on with that story. Ow. You asshole. Alright, so how long can we keep doing this shot? Let's see. I've actually never used this on the split head before. So let's see. I'm really curious. Okay, that was pretty close. I wonder if this is actually not great to use against it. Probably not. Thank you so much, Mystical Dorcas, for becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for becoming a sound archivist. Okay, maybe this is counterintuitive to use. Let's see. Let's use a shotgun instead. Yeah, because it seems like the Hyper Blaster's not really doing much of anything. There we go. Okay, that was kind of weird. I was actually expecting the Hyper Blaster to be a little bit better when it came to the I guess like damage output, but okay, that's fine. The lore is convoluted. That was what I was trying to look for. Yeah, convoluted. One way to find out, Jay. Yeah. I think you still have to shoot him in the open mouth. Usually, yeah, you have to. Yeah, I guess that's the reason why. I was kind of like maybe overestimating or underestimating the split head. But that's on me. At least we know now. I think it's like the first time I've ever used the Hyper Blaster though on the split head or just like a boss really. So not a problem. Thank you once again, Mystical Dorcas, for the channel membership. Thank you. I'm excited to hear the soundtrack and industrial noises in the Silent Hill 1 remake. Akira will make it really good, I bet. Absolutely, yeah. I think if there's anything to kind of constitute with the remake, Silent Hill 2 remake, with the soundtrack, I think Akira Yamaoka will do a great job when it comes to the first game. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to hear how he reimagines the soundtrack. I'm really excited. Alrighty, chat. Let's go. As Mario would say. I booted up a game and wasn't paying attention. I was wondering why I kept hearing engine noises coming from Jay's stream. You know, sometimes it happens. It just happens, you know? Okay, actually, chat, let's do something really quickly. Oh, you know what, chat? We should go for melee kills, actually. Because we completed, the Hyper Blaster, right? Actually, let's hold on to this until we get the power drill. And then we'll use that to continue that achievement. Seeing the puppet doctors in the remake again would be a treat. That'd be so cool. Yeah, I'm just excited to see all the monsters and the characters and, you know, just everything in the game. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Like, that was the remake I initially wanted to see first beforehand, before Silent Hill 2. But I understand why from like a business standpoint. I know it's the popular one, so that was to garner interest again, since it's the favorite child in the franchise. But I think chronologically it definitely would have made more sense if Silent Hill 1 Remake came out first. But it's all good. I like the sound effect it makes when it it just plants down on the ground. Like it just face plants on the ground. I think old Silent Hill and the Resort area are the least explored areas in the entire franchise since they only turned the first game. I think so too, yeah. I really hope if the one thing the remake does, it's to expand upon those areas. I would really love to see a more expanded upon Resort area, Central Silent Hill, because you're rarely there at all whatsoever. Just like any, I think large, small open-ended area, I would say, to be much more expanded upon, which I think they'll do for sure. I know Silent Hill 2 Remake did that, and I think in the more open environments like this, it was definitely much more, I think, appreciated. Yeah, it was definitely much more appreciated, I would say. But when it came to the more interior, I would say designs of the Otherworld versions, they did kind of feel like they dragged on a little bit. But again, like I do feel like it complemented the design, and it spoke like really well from like how the original set up those you know, interior designs and just like the industrial kind of like looking and feeling when it came to the second game. Really, really cool stuff. But I would love to see more of those areas expanded upon. Really, 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 really would love to see that. Alrighty. Alright, chat, you know what time it is. Okay, so... Alright, let's do this. Time for Wide Harry. Wide Harry. I want to be able to go on the rides at Lakeview Amusement Park. Yeah. That'd be really, really fun. I think Lakeside Amusement Park looks like a really fun amusement park, you know? I feel like I would definitely love to go there one day. If it was ever, like, in real life. I would love to go there. Harry shoots the monsters. Monsters. Ah, face plants, yeah. Yeah. Harry's a silly little guy. We love him. Imagine the puppet doctors and nurses will look like the Chibitos from the Siren series, and the parasites from their back would look more grotesque from the remake. Yes, if there's one thing I'm really looking forward to is the attention to detail, with the more, I guess, photorealistic graphics of, you know, nowadays. I think it'd be really, really cool to see a reimagining of them. I love like seeing like kind of like side by side differences compared to the original and the remake. Really, really cool stuff. Lakeside, that's it? Yeah, Lakeside, yeah. Man, I would love to go to Lakeside Amusement Park and, you know, just get a picture of Robbie the Rabbit, you know, and the rest of the mascots. You know, get myself some merch. Some from the Sweet Factory store. Oh man, I'd be living the dream. I'd be so happy. Konami needs to get on that. This is a rock drill, there's no gasoline to use it. Alright chat, let's use the rock drill, I guess. If Nintendo can make a Super Nintendo world, then I think Konami can make like a little like Konami land or something. Alright, let's bring out the rock drill. There we go. Okay, so how exactly do we use this? Let's see. Oh, we're in first person for a second. Oh. Okay, cool. So it's very much like the chainsaw. Gotcha. So we're just kind of jabbing. So we can jab up, down, and that's kind of it. What if we spam in a repetitious fashion? Okay, that doesn't really matter. Okay, no worries. Alrighty then. Cool. Let's see. There we go. Alright, Jay, I'm gonna head out. Have a good day, my friend. Oh, thank you. Have a great day, Miss Godorcus. Have a great, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining the stream. And once again, thank you for becoming a channel member. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you in the next stream. What color Robbie the Rabbit would everyone like to meet on Lakeside? Definitely the pink one. Pink one for sure. It's the classic. You can never go wrong with the classic. But definitely the other color variants, you know. I wonder when Konami will pull the trigger on Silent Hill 5. I feel like the series has been doing good enough. I wonder too. I think they're kind of doing like a little bit of a slow burn. I feel like they're kind of testing the waters to see like how the upcoming games will perform. So of course Silent Hill 2 Remake, then Silent Hill F, now Silent Hill Townfall, which both of those games are spin-offs. So I feel like with spin-offs there's much more leeway to do much more creative, I would say, I don't know, like innovative, maybe like gameplay mechanics, attention to storytelling. If you guys notice that much of the like spin-off games have been sort of like outside of Silent Hill, and it's allowed for much more diverse storytelling, I would say. Difference in like cultures, how cultures may influence much of the horror through like, you know, different type of like cultural mythology, you know, religious mythology as well. That sort of like notion. And I feel like using spin-offs is like a great way to kind of like allow that to happen, like maybe in universe, I suppose, to like adapt new storylines essentially. Because when you like when you sort of have like that not be, I guess, implemented as like a mainline entry, then it's maybe it doesn't like I guess give like a bad taste, but I feel like it shouldn't give like a bad taste, but I feel like it gives like much more versatility and maybe creativity when it comes to like a spin-off game. Because I feel like a mainline Silent Hill game, people are like, oh, the town of Silent Hill, like I want like a new Silent Hill game to have something to do with the town. And I think definitely that would make the most sense. Like anything that you can have that be maybe set in the town, but it also could be connected to the town again. I feel like most people would love to have like probably like a Resident Evil 9 situation where maybe like a recurring protagonist, or not recurring, but like a previous protagonist like revisits the town of Silent Hill, and you see it like like sort of like decayed and like like abandoned and everything. But I don't know how I feel about that. I think it'd be interesting, but I'd rather have like a new story with a new protagonist, to like for much more flexibility and creativity to tell something new that hasn't been done before, but I feel like that's what most fans probably want, right? Like they want something to do with the town, which I mean I'm all here for. Like I love the town of Silent Hill, like it's really cool, and I love like the atmosphere and the vibes, and there's nothing that I think will ever come close to it. And like that's okay, like that's just kind of what the expectation is really when you kind of set this up since like the earliest conception. And that's just sort of like the I think like the that being implanted like in your like in your mind of like what you are I guess sort of like affiliated with and used to when it comes to expecting. So yeah. Okay, so we're trying to go for, what's it called, chat? Bad ending, right? Bad ending? Not good ending, because we're trying to do the incubator boss fight. So, how do you think we want to, oh, we need to kill Sybil, so we're not going to do the Kaufman side quest, right? Yeah, no Kaufman side quest. Yeah, no Kaufman side quest. Okay. So we're going for the bad plus ending today. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Bad plus ending. Okay. So we're skipping the Kaufman side quest. We're not saving Sybil. We're not doing any of that. Okay, cool. You guys believe in ghosts? I don't, but my PS5 controller has vanished off the face of the planet apparently. Ghosts is the only logical conclusion? Oh god. Oh no. That's terrifying. Oh god. I gotta start playing Silent Hill once again because the remake is gonna come out. Yeah, go for it, man. Have fun. That's true. I wonder if Silent Hill 5 will give lore on how the fog went beyond the Silent Hill borders, or will be chalked up to don't think about it, LOL. Probably just like don't think about it. Technically, like the in-universe reason is the Silent Hill phenomenon. I think that's what Konami basically just cherry-picked as like the sort of like retcon that's been used to allow like Silent Hill to be adapted like in other places in the Silent Hill, I guess, like world or mythos. And that's been like a really huge like point of like debates and discussion, and a lot of people don't mind it, a lot of people really hate it. Personally, I've just never really had much of an issue with it, as long as like it's consistent and gives like a good reason, that complements the story and much of like the themes and what it's trying to tell, really, so yeah, but I don't know, who knows. Yeah, I'm hoping a mainline Silent game again. It would be cool if one of the Team Silent members will return, but that might not happen. Well, technically, there has been Team Silent members that have returned. Masahiro Ito, Kiriyama Oka. Kishiro Toyama, the creator of Silent Hill, technically, would be really wild to see return. That'd be really cool, though. The creator of Siren and Splitterhead. And also Gravity Rush, if you didn't know that. But yeah, that'd be pretty wild, I think. That'd be pretty wild to see. Okay, alright, so let's just try to do the challenge again, chat. If this game is getting a remake, do you think The Boy will be a DLC like they did with the GBA game? Who knows? I have no idea, Tailsdoll. I think it'd be really cool if they try to adapt that into the remake, but I just don't see that happening. If they do, it'll probably be like a sort of like reference or Easter egg, I think. I feel like it's way too obscure to be adapted into the game because it was never marketed towards North Americans, or I'm sorry, Westerners. So I don't see that happening personally. But it'd be interesting if they try to have something to do with it. Probably as a reference if we're being realistic. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's get this challenge going. It shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Okay, there's just one. Is it Homecoming Silent Hill 5? It was marketed as Silent Hill 5, yes. So if you want to be technical, Silent Hill 5 is technically Silent Hill Homecoming, but usually people headcanon Silent Hill Homecoming as not Silent Hill 5. but in the early development of that game, it was marketed as Silent Hill 5. But I think they changed it at the last minute due to getting cold feet of trying to live up to the previous Silent Hills that were developed by Team Silent, which I don't blame them. That's a pretty big, like, you know, like tall order to kind of pay tribute to, especially, so yeah. I don't blame them slightly. Alright, that's one. One more. Nice. Scary Harry 2. Nice. There we go. Nice, there we go, chat. Wow, I love how I chalked this up to be like such a hard achievement, but it ends up like being really simple and easy. Correct me if I'm wrong, is Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 4 in the same universe because of Walter Sullivan and then Origin, Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3 are in the same universe? So yeah, the first 4 games are in the same universe. They all are connected. They're all interconnected, but very loosely, with the exception of Silent Hill 1 and 3. Those are both connected directly since they follow the sort of like the order storyline. Yeah, they're both directly connected. So, yeah, Silent Hill 1 and 3 are connected due to Harry and Heather being, you know, related. Albeit, you know, not biologically, but Harry plays a huge role in Silent Hill 1, and he's the father of, you know, Cheryl, and then Cheryl's reincarnated in Silent Hill 3, and she has to deal with the Order once again, much like how Harry did when it came to finding Cheryl in this game. But Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 4, they're definitely their own standalone games. I wouldn't necessarily say Silent Hill 4 is a sequel to Silent Hill 2, but I can understand why people may have that misconception. That's completely understandable. But I would say Silent Hill 4 can be, in a way, like a spiritual like continuation to Silent Hill 2, because it has a lot of references, albeit very subtle, to Silent Hill 2. Such as Frank Sunderland being, you know, the father to James Sunderland, you know, little things like that, really, that kind of like reinforce that connection. But they all take directly in the same universe, the first 4 games. Usually the headcanon is anything that has a different developer is like its own, like, you know, universe, I guess. So like the post-Team Silent games, like they're like its own little universe. And then I guess, like, you know, the games afterwards are like their own thing. Same with like the comics as well, like they're like in their own like little universe as well. Yeah, I don't know about the modern games though. I am curious if Silent Hill F and Townfall are directly in the same timeline as, you know, the first 4 games as well. I don't know. I don't know if Konami's made like an official comment on that. We have no clue. So who knows? But usually that's like the common consensus, I would say. Okay, this is not helping. This is not helping at all. Okay, I don't want to take damage. I need to fuel this up, huh? Yeah, I need to fill this up. Let's get some leeway. Let's get some footing. There we go. It's a hit or miss. What's the worst Silent Hill game? To me, probably, I think from like a gameplay and Oh, that was a game. I was like, wait, what was that sound? That was weird. I was like, that's a new sound I've never heard before. But yeah, no. I don't know. It's either for me between Downpour or Homecoming. They're both like gameplay. From like a gameplay standpoint, they're okay. They're not my favorite thing. But they're not enjoyable by any means necessary. I just never could get into those games, unfortunately. But I would say it's arguably between those two. At least like when it comes to mainline games. I don't know much about spin-offs because I haven't had the fortunes to play the spin-off games to my completion. I think Dahlia is mentioned in Santo 4 at the Wish House. Yeah, she is. She's not directly commented on as Dahlia Gillespie in name, but she's definitely referenced to. For sure. She's referenced. Oh, I meant to go to first floor, but that's okay. I wouldn't consider Book of Memories a real Silent Hill though. It's like a spin-off dungeon crawler. It's absolutely a spin-off dungeon crawler, yeah, for sure. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh man. Wow, that was a big gulp. Oh man, that was a big gulp. Konami considers the other games canon? Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know about that. Huh, okay. The reason why I say, people like, you know, consider the other games past, Team Silent, to be like their own, like, you know, canonical in-universe thing is because a lot of the post-Team Silent games that tend to contradict what was pre-established in Team Silent's chronological, I guess, like, a storytelling or the story or I guess what they, you know, pre-established in its lore. And this is definitely seen in Silent Hill Origins, because Silent Hill Origins definitely contradicts a lot what was already established in Silent Hill 1. And ironically, Origins doesn't really do much, if I'm being honest. Like, it doesn't really bring anything new to the table when it comes to adding like lore or anything. Even like the lead, I would say, director for Origins, I think Sam Barlow even said like, yeah, like our like story we made is literally just fan fiction. It's fan fiction, and you can just like take it away and nothing changes. So yeah, a lot of like the big issues of post-Team Silent games is just contradictions, and it's why people don't really consider it to be canon, you know, which makes complete sense from like that so like technical point. But that's what I mean by oh, I even get to change the graphics back. My bad. I just realized that. But so I mean by like you know, the sort of like games being like in their own like separate canon, if that makes sense. And I feel like when you kind of use it like in that sort of like mindset, then I don't know, like I guess it works, or maybe it doesn't. I don't really know. But I can understand why like the past Team Silent or the post Team Silent games, anything after that would be you know, canon or in universe or something. I guess to keep consistency, I suppose. I believe Dahlia was the one. Oh shit. Oh, again? Sorry about that, chat. I have my VR headset below my desk, and I accidentally hit my my VR controller. My bad. Sorry about that. Sorry about the loud noise. Apologies. Okay. I think we're good to go though. I think we're all good to go. I believe Dahlia was the one responsible for making Walter a fanatic, that in the Order itself. Yes, they absolutely indoctrinated Walter into the Order. They definitely, I would say, what is it called? What's the word? They definitely indoctrinated him, but I forgot what the word is. Groomed him. They groomed him to be in like follow the orders, like you know, followings and their practices. More so to use him as sort of like as a proxy to bring about like, you know, the whole like the birth of God, and you know, to, you know, perceive a new paradise and everything. I think according to the lore, Dahlia was using him as sort of as like a, I guess as like a sort of like a what's it called, like a mentor, to basically like, you know, bring about that sort of I guess like event similar to like how in Silent Hill 3, you know, Claudia Wolf with like, you know, the Birth of God, and Dahlia in Silent Hill 1 with Alessa, with the Birth of God again, but just like through more ulterior motives. But for Walter, it was to bring about his mother, essentially. I'm guessing Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2 and the future remakes share the same universe, just like how the GTA has a 3D, 3 Vice City, and San Andreas universe, and the HD universe 4 and 5. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that too. Maybe. Again, it's really up to speculation. It could be any and everything. Who knows? I would say like if they make like an official like Silent Hill like Bible, or like well, technically they kind of did with the Silent Hill, the Lost Memories Silent Hill Chronicle, which was a sort of like kind of like encyclopedia in a way for Silent Hill 3. So like in Japan, they made like a Japan only Silent Hill 3 strategy guide, published by Konami, by the way. And there was an additional like Silent Hill like official document that kind of like expanded upon the lore, and it was like an analysis of like the characters from like the first 3 games, and you know, like the history and timeline. It's really cool, and you can even like look for it yourself as well. So yeah. Did I get all the tablets? I don't know if I did. Oh no, I didn't. My bad. I didn't mean to go back up another flight of stairs through the elevator. I meant to continue on the first floor again. My bad. Sorry about that. Silent Hill F literally had nothing to do with Silent Hill. It's set in Japan. I love Japan, but it isn't Silent Hill. I will admit the graphics are really good though. I think it's not obviously set like in Silent Hill the town, but there is connections to Silent Hill, but it's very vague. But there's connections. It does genuinely make an effort to connect it and reinforce it through the documents. If you look at the memos in Silent Hill F. I done, you know, the research on that too, and there is like subtle details that reinforce that connection. Not like, you know, obviously, like it doesn't like make it like pronounced, but it's definitely there. It's definitely its own thing though. Good evening all, how's the stream going? It's going okay, it's going all right, Tiger. We're having fun. Collecting some achievements. How are you doing today? How's your evening going? Are you able to access the achievements through Duckstation? Yes, I am. Hybrid Moment. Thank you, Aaron, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Yes, I'm able to access retro achievements from the Duckstation emulator. You can, I guess, enable it on the settings tab. I'm not sure what continuity Silent Hill 2 Remake follows. I would say it's just probably like the main continuity, but it's more like reimagined, you know? It's sort of similar maybe to like how Resident Evil recently made like a sort of like new timeline with like the, I don't know, like the remake universe. I guess I don't really know. I heard there's like a separate timeline, or like they're interconnected, but like they're like 2 different things, I guess. As far as I'm concerned, so. Jay, we all know you just want to double check for elevator music. Yeah. Gotta love elevator music, yeah. There was a cool theory that the Silent Hill 2 remake takes place after the OG Silent Hill 2, and James just keeps reliving everything over and over. Yeah, that's the loop theory, right? I've heard about the loop theory. It's cool in practice, but I heard like in execution, it's sort of like become divisive in the fandom. All because it's derived from, you know, developers making like a little cheeky Easter egg to the original. Which, I mean, I don't blame them. But, yeah. Okay, so I think it's red, and then blue. And then green, and then yellow-green. I always thought the remakes were just different interpretations of the events from the OG games. That's true. I think you can kind of like see it like that too, as like being like different interpretations. Jay says it's divisive. I asked him to name one thing that Santa fans agree on. One thing that fans agree on? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. No! I didn't save. I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't save, but also I didn't heal. Wow, okay. Well, there goes all that progress. That is unbelievably sad. Okay. But the first 4 games were pretty good. I think it's like one thing that fans can agree on. Like, literally like the only games that like the Santal fans play are the first 4 games. Like, objectively speaking. Santo Ascension was Sheiks? Yeah. Santo Ascension, okay, that's one thing I think everyone could agree on. Santo Ascension was a mistake, yeah. We can all agree that Pyramid Head is for James only? Yeah, that's true, that's another one, yeah. We can agree James looks better without a beard? Yeah, I think he looks better without a beard. They made James into an absolute Chad in the, what's it called, in the remake. They said, let's make this man like actually attractive, and they're like, yeah, let's make him attractive. Let's make him a thirst trap. Oh, it counts. Oh, cool. Okay, I didn't think it counted. Okay, cool. So it does roll over. Okay, that's good. I was thinking it wasn't gonna roll over again. Okay, that's good at least. So it does count. Cool. Okay, wow, I'm like kind of like everywhere right now. Jesus. Actually, let's I'm all over the place, chat. I'm all over the place. Haha, but people love Santo 4. There's never an in-between, it seems. Yeah. It's definitely a love-hate relationship with that game. Yeah. Santo Ascension makes Santo Arcade look like a masterpiece. Yeah. Did I get the achievement? I think I did. Oh no, I got the okay. I think that counted, right? I didn't get to see the pop-up notification. Did you see the James body pillow that you could buy for a limited time? Yes, I did, and I absolutely love that they're capitalizing on that. They know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. I love how they've like really like just kind of like went into like the memes for the marketing for Silent Hill 2. I appreciate it. It's really funny. Alright, that's one more, chat. We need one more. Uno más. Uno más. Making the most of the thirst trap? Yeah. All Santo fans love the UFO ending? Oh, for sure. You gotta love the UFO ending. Can never go wrong with it. Dark Souls and Silent Hill 2, my favorite franchises, having a sequel that has nothing to do with the first and the third game. Being a sequel to the first, I wonder if it's a Japanese thing. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. That would be really funny though if that's the case. Okay, I need to see this body pillow now, Lamau. Look up on official Konami gear store and you will find it. It's like, I think the very first thing that's being like marketed. Of course, in one session. Alright, well there you go, chat. That's complete. So now we just have to worry about the, I guess rest of the melee combat achievement. I think this one is probably the way to go, I would say. I kind of actually like the drill weapon. I think it actually works really well when it comes to the melee achievement, so I think we should keep using it. I guess one good thing from the new Santo movie is that they finally used the siren for when it transitioned back to the fog world, rather than only using it when it shifts to the other world. Oh, okay, cool. I can't believe I still haven't seen the movie yet. I haven't seen it. Stream went goofy for me. Oh, did stream have like latency issues on your end? It might have that sometimes, depending on the person. So apologies in advance if it does. Froze for me too. Has a good range. The drill. The drill does have a great range. Yeah. It froze, but I had to refresh. Okay, it seems like stream is okay on my end for OBS, but you may have to refresh your chat. Just FYI. Stream is fine for me now after refreshing. Okay, that's good. If you guys need me to change like the latency, then I could change it for sure. I will say though, I am pretty tired of hearing the rock drill, like making the same noise like again and again. I need to click off this. I need to click off this James Body pillow. It's at a null amount. What do you mean? It's the greatest thing ever created. The greatest piece of merch of all time. Oh wow, we're really losing health there, huh? I gotta heal. Wow, almost 2 hours in. Okay, almost time for break. I think when we get past the hospital section chat, we'll take break, I think. And just kind of go from there. Oh yeah, I just remembered, I'm never into Funko Pops, but as soon as I heard they recently made Silent Hill, I'm getting the Heather and Alyssa. I hope they make at least a normal version and Bloody version. I did hear about the Funko Pops. Personally, I'm not much of a Funko Pop person, but I probably might actually invest in getting one, not gonna lie, at this point. I might have to. Because, yeah, you know, it's pretty affordable and pretty convenient, but I don't know. I'm not a big Funko Pop fan. I'd rather get like a really like well articulated statue of like, you know, Heather and James, and especially Harry. I would love a Harry like anything Harry Mason, really, like a figure or a statue. He's like the only one to never get like any representation, and it kind of sucks. Same with Silent Hill 4 as well. I really hope when Silent Hill 1 Remake drops, he gets like way more representation. That'd be so cool. I've got a nurse figure I got off Amazon. I can't remember the brand, but they have a really cool Heather statue too. Ooh, yeah. I think it's Numbskull. I think you're thinking Numbskull. I got some Funko Pops for my Sailor Moon collection, haha. Nice. I love that for you. Gotta love Sailor Moon, the classic. A lot of Silent Hill figures are so expensive, so it's nice to have cheaper alternatives. That's true. Yeah, that's a good way to put it too as well. At the end of the day, I mean, like, you know, if you enjoy it, then, you know, love that for you. Absolutely. Funko Pops just aren't my thing. I just don't like the way they look. I just never was a fan. But more power to you though. Hope you enjoy your Funko Pops. Saw it on sale for around 60 a year or so back, so I'll kick myself for not getting it. Aw, damn. It happens. It's all good, man. It happens. It is what it is. I picked up the Pyramid Head one, and the next time I was at GameStop, they had the rest of the Santo Funkos, and I had to get them. Ooh, nice. Cool. GameStop usually has a lot catered to like merchandise, I would say. I always saw GameStop as not really like what it used to be anymore. It's more so just like, I don't know, like a merch store at this point. I always just see it as like a merch store now. Numbskull, that's it? Yeah. Out of the James and Heather Funkos, I have a few, but only for franchises I really like. Tomb Raider and Tekken specifically. Ooh, I love Tomb Raider. I'm so excited for the revival of the franchise. I'm really excited for Tomb Raider, I think Legacy of Atlantis, and I think Tomb Raider Catalyst, I believe. Really excited for those games. I can't wait to play them day one. Huge Tomb Raider fan. Yeah, there's a liquor snatcher I really wanted, and it was so tempting to get, but I didn't have it in the end because of the price. That's fair. Trust me, I understand how collecting, not even just like video game collecting, but even like figures, like statues, you know, stuff like that. It's like really expensive nowadays, so I don't blame you. I don't blame you whatsoever. There are a couple of Santal statues I love to get though. Yeah, me too. I love to get the James Sunderland one, the Heather Mason one, and the James kind of like fighting Pyramid Head. That one looks so sick. GameStop is basically Hot Topic at this point. it's the what is it called? The dollar store version Hot Topic. The hand-me-down Hot Topic. They drop Heather Mason Funko Pop, but can't drop a proper Sonic 3 port. Damn. Shots fired. Yeah. I really hope, like, genuinely, like, all jokes aside, like, they drop, like, a really good remastered collection. I would love that, honestly. Like, just anything that's, like, a good port that's, you know, 60 FPS, 4K resolution, you know, full, like, moddable, full, like, controller support, you know, any and all, like, graphical, audio bug fixes and issues, you know, just stuff like that, really. I would love to see it. You mean Pokemon store? Pokemon card store? That's who. Hello, Archives. Hey, Colors, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're doing our Santal 1 achievement run. Doing not too bad, I would say. How's it going? Shit. As I said, as I got latched onto again. Good thing we have emulation in PC and its mods to fix the PC port. Yeah, I'm glad we have that too. It's honestly great that we have like modders that are dedicated to making like those types of fixes. Really, really cool. Alright, let's go say hi to Alessa.
What's this?
What's this? Yeah, I would say, you know, irregardless, like, it's such, like, a great time to be a Santal fan, I would say. It's a great time to be a Santal fan. I'm just really happy, like, you know, people could finally get into the series again. I think it's really, really cool. I would say it's had the most, like, respect and attention to the series, I think, since, like, before it decided to take, like, an indefinite hiatus. Like, absolutely, like, a huge, like, phenomenal transitional shift from what it used to be back then, for sure. How are you doing on time? Oh wow, 2 hours exactly. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think it is now a good time to take a break after we finish the section for Otherworld Akamila Hospital. Good night, everyone. I'm going to bed now. Have fun. Thank you, Moon Prince. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Have a great rest of your night. Sleep and rest well. Hopefully see you in the next stream on Friday if you're there. See you soon. Take care. Have a good one. First, I'm just waiting for an enhanced edition for Sound 3 because the way you have to get the PC version to work is way too convoluted and messy. That's fair, man. Yeah, it's way too convoluted and messy for Sound 3. Even I kind of struggled a little bit to get that working as well. But there definitely should be like a better, like, you know, I would say like means of getting like a PC port to work, you know? So yeah, I really am hoping like they do get like a proper PC port one day. I know it's like really easy to just kind of like, you know, like blow it off and, okay, I'm about to die. Blow it off and use like emulation as an excuse, and like that's fine. I don't mind emulation being like the way to go, but I feel like to kind of just use that as the only method or the only excuse to use. I feel like, you know, it does kind of like a disservice to actually get like a true native port going, and you know, I feel like that's absolutely necessary due to preservation. And also, just because there's like an emulated, like you know, emulation, it doesn't necessarily like constitute like everything's perfect. Much like how this game has issues, you know, like this game crashes, in some instances due to having like, you know, a specific setting tuned on. And of course, like, you don't have to have it enabled, but, you know, sometimes people like want to play these games like in a different aspect ratio, like 4K or 1440p, you know, not have like the dithering effects of the PS1 graphics, you know? Because like you want like a true sort of like modern experience, but in a way where like it's allowed to have that sort of like, you know, overhaul graphical fidelity and, you know, quality of life improvements that you would see like on a true remastered or enhanced port, you know. So I feel like, you know, the crowd that just kind of like, you know, just kind of sources back to emulation is doing a little bit of disservice, because I feel like, you know, true native PC ports are really, really integral when it comes to preserving these games and allowing that sort of quality to it as well. But that's just me though. You only need like 3 things for emulating Sound 3: BIOS, PCSX2, and a ROM. That's true, yeah, you do. Much like how if you want to play like the PC port, yeah, there's that too. This week is busy for me, just finished an assignment, feeling exhausted. Damn. Well, hey, I hope you're able to take it a little bit easy today. We all deserve a good rest. A good eternal rest. In Silent Hill. Can I get you? Ow, you little asshole. Really? Okay. I was about to say, like, huh. Okay. Ow, okay, I'm gonna die if, I just chill here. Oh god. Oh god. Chat, I'm scared. Chat, I'm scared. So, how's your day going, Jay? Oh, you know, just, trying to make it work. I guess you could say you gotta really stick it to them, chat. That was a terrible joke, I'm sorry. That was a terrible pun. That was like a horrible, just like, version of a dad pun. Setting up, I like both emulation and original hardware. Me too, Jack Krauser, me too. Same here. Setting up Sound 2 Enhanced Edition is also stupid easy. You only need 2 things. Yeah. As long as like it's very approachable for anyone who's like not really like well versed like with like more technical like, you know, I guess like settings, and you know, that's even better too. A good internal rest in Sound Hole does not sound as appealing as you'd think. Yeah. I wish Sound 1 through 3 was on GOG. Me too. Me too. Me too, Shocklock, me too. Oh, I'm sorry, Red Knight. Me too, yeah. Maybe one day, if we're lucky. I really hope so. That's like my dream. Jay is getting swarmed by cliff racers, Lamau? Yeah. Wow, J Lamau, yeah. Pile up those bodies, LOL. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. I guess in this case it'd be like let their air screamers hit the floor. Okay, chat. I think right now is a good time for break. Since we're at the 2 hour mark, so let's go take break, and then we will be right back with more Sound Hole Achievement Run. So yeah, make sure to get some water, chat. Get some snacks if needed. Take a big stretch, walk around a little bit, and yeah, or just keep resting, whichever is more comfortable. I'll see you guys in a little bit. See you guys very soon after break. See you like in 5 to 10 minutes. See you soon. Hello, welcome back. Hey guys, sorry about the little prolonged waits. I had to refill my water and also check on the dogs since it's just me right now at the house. Actually, speaking of the dogs, Panko's over here. You can't see him because of the green screen. What's it called? Plug-in on OBS, but yeah, Panko's just chilling over here. If he wants to say hi, I'll make sure to like show Panko on camera. But yeah, how you guys doing? We're back on stream. I don't really drink coffee or energy drinks much. Sometimes I just need to boost energy, and this one is one of those times. LOL. I feel that. Yeah, coffee does help. For me, coffee doesn't really help me feel like energized. It makes me feel like more focused and attentive, I would say. I think it's mostly due to like a neurological thing. Oh, thank you, Antonio Asi. Antonio Asi, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, coffee doesn't necessarily make me energized. I know like for a lot of people, it could be like you could become like really jittery or again like energized. But for me, it's like it makes me feel calm and relaxed and able to just like concentrate and be like, you know, attentive and focus. And I think it's more like a neurodivergent thing. I heard like for people who have like ADD or ADHD, it's sort of like kind of like the equivalent to like not melatonin. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a Adderall. Is it Adderall? Apologies if I'm like completely like you know off to, like completely like wrong here, but I know for like people who have like ADHD for them to like be like really to like focus, they have to take like medication like Adderall, and like coffee's kind of like a good like substitute for that, for example, like a lot of people like drink it. So yeah, so like for me, like when I drink coffee, like I feel like really like calm and relaxed and like you know kind of like at ease. So bread, absolutely, all the time. I'm back. Hey, Solomon, welcome back. I'm back too. How you doing? Coffee makes me feel sick, like I'm about to vomit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. And Red Bull makes me tired. Yeah, coffee, like depending on the person, it can make them feel like really sick. It can make them feel nauseous. That's mostly probably due to acidity. Acidity can make you feel very nauseous. It makes you probably like want to vomit, but everyone's different when it comes to like you know their body. So yeah, for a lot of people it could be that. Other people not so much. So it really just kind of comes down to like tolerance intake. Oh shit! Whoa, whoa, guy! Whoa. Where'd you come from? Got a little leapfrog right here, chat. Got a little leapfrog. Oh, never mind. Oh, we're dead. We're just dead. Alright. Well, they're not the enemy to use the rock drawn. I'm not a big fan of coffee, and energy drinks make me super hyper and shaky and such. I am hyper enough as it is. Nice. Wait, hold on. I do love a good, strong green or black tea. I think tea has caffeine, but I could be wrong. Black tea does have caffeine. Black tea absolutely has caffeine. It depends on how the tea is, I guess, brewed. But black tea usually has caffeine, but it's not too much caffeine. It's just like a little bit. Black tea could be seen as like a little substitute. Dude, I'm like kind of this done. I'm actually so done. That one's on me. That one's on me. That one is completely on me. And Prime gave me a heart palpitation? Oh my god, really? Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I've heard like a lot of mixed reception on Prime. That's the Prime drink by like Logan Paul, right? Or whatever, from what I understand. Okay, you know what? I don't have time for this. I'm kind of checked out. No, not you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little checked out. Chat, save me. Save me, chat, save me. Oh. Oh, the dog's moving. I heard Prime was sewer water? Ugh, sewer water? Oh god, that's terrible. Wow, okay. I thought Prime was like a water, like a kind of like sports water, if that's a thing, or just like a water substitute, I guess, like spring water. Okay, you know what? Man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if I want to do the melee challenge at this point because I'm like so checked out. Okay, well, I guess we could focus on the other achievements at least. Might as well do that. Because, I'm not gonna lie, having to do this 3 times now is, yeah. But to be fair, that one's on me for not saving. I don't know why I don't have the mentality of just, like, going, like, with saving at these points. First floor. It was really embarrassing, I thought I was about to throw up. I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Let's see. Yeah, all I know is like there's Prime now, and does Mr. Beast have a drink? I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Beast has a drink. Hey, are you gay? You seem part of the community. I would say I'm like hetero flexible. I think hetero flexible is like a is part of the I guess like LGBTQ+ community, right? Like I feel like that's like a term or a label that's used, right? I guess hetero flexible because my partner is non-binary, so yeah, I would say so. Yeah, Prime is overly sweet. It's not good. I think it's a sports drink. Ah, okay, gotcha. Sports water. I said sports water. Okay. I save a lot when I see play these kinds of games. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I just forget really easily. And usually like when I stream and I talk to chat a lot, it's really hard for me to like be very attentive and stay focused. Because I get like really sidetracked a lot of the time. I also don't think it helped that we're trying to do like the melee like combat challenge or like the melee challenge where we had to like kill 90 enemies with the melee weapon. So yeah, I don't think that kind of helped either. I think I'm gonna say that for another day. Because after that embarrassing moment on my end, yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm a little checked out. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Sports water, I think that's sweet. Sounds pretty sweet. I don't like those Celsius energy drinks. That's the first I've heard of that. Celsius? Is that like a region-specific sports drink, or is that also in North America too? He said sweat, not sweet? Oh, sweat. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, sorry, I misinterpreted, I guess, as sweet, I guess. My bad. I've heard of Celsius drinks just recently. It seems pretty new then. Seems like it's new. Yeah, because I've never heard of it before. This is the first time I've ever heard of it. Alright. There we go. No, 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 no. Get out of the way. Alright, that was pretty brutal, but that's all good. Did we get the lighter? We did not get the lighter. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Washing machine plus metal pipe equals amazing music. I love Akira Yamaoka's mindset. He's like, you know what, let's throw in a straight brick into this washing machine, and let's call that music. Industrial music. Alright, there we go. Boop. Gotta drink water. Excuse me. Do, 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 do. Let's see. There you go. I'm wondering how the Hyper Blaster fares against the Incubus. Oh wait, no, it's not even the Incubus. It's the Incubator since we're going for the bad ending. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wonder how the Incubus, or the Incubator fares against the Hyper Blaster. That should be interesting. I never, I think, used the Hyper Blaster before on the Incubator or Incubus. I haven't seen Santo look this crispy. It is very crispy, yeah. It is perfecto. How's it going? Sorry to hear what you're going through. Hope you feel better. Oh, thank you, Denjin, Harukin? I hope I didn't mispronounce your name. Apologies if I did. It's going okay. I'm just trying to, like, make the best of it, really. I have my good days and my bad days. That's kind of, like, the best way to, like, summarize it. I just have, like, I have, like, my good and bad days, but, I'm just, you know, hanging in there. You know, going to my appointments routinely.
What's this?
Making sure to just, like, treat my body well. That's all I really can do at this point, you know. And, yeah, just trying to make the best of it. Thank you for asking, though. Hopefully you're doing well. How are you doing with achievements over here? Oh, hey, what's up, Zenny? We're hanging in there, man. We're doing what we can. We're on the band ending playthrough. So I think we're trying to get band ending plus, I believe. Or band ending. I think we're just trying to go for the band ending, because we didn't pick up the Aglophidus. So we're just going for the good old, like, band ending. That's about it. Admittedly, though, I did fuck up twice, because we died, I think, once in Otherworld Alchemilla Hospital, and then we died in the Otherworld Central Sound Hole, because I was trying to use the Rock Drill as a melee weapon for our 90 kill melee achievement, but I died to the Romper And yeah, that set us back a long, like not too long, but like a little bit of progress. And yeah, so there you go. But we're doing our best. How you doing, Zenny? It's been a long time since I've seen you stream. It's all good. I know we have like our respective lives going on, and just, you know, things going on, but that's all good. Glad you can make it for today. Hopefully things are going well for you, Dungeon. I went through a hard time last year, with my dad passing away last year. Your streams helped me through that hard time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dad passing away, Dungeon. My sincerest condolences, and you know, I apologize in advance to hear about that. But yeah, I hope things are better. I'm so sorry to hear about your dad passing away. I can't imagine how that must feel, but I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope things are a little bit better now. I'm glad my streams helped last year when it came to that hardship in your life. I'm just glad my streams help at all when it comes to just like background noise or just, you know, anyone that's like viewing the streams. It's really weird sometimes to hear that, but it's very much appreciated, and you know, the sentiment is heard and seen. Yeah, but I'm glad to see you here, and hopefully things are going okay for you. Damn, that sucks. Maybe next time? Yeah, maybe next time. You TJ, you take care too. Thank you, Denjin. Thank you. I'm, you know, taking care of myself and, you know, doing what I can. That's all we can do. Oh yes, my favorite type of music, chat. Siren music. Just high-pitched siren audio. Okay, we're back to where we need to be. I did not anticipate this achievement run to take this long, honestly. But I guess I overestimated. I'm dreading Silent Hill 2, because oh my god, that game has, like, what, 6 endings? Oh, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, I guess there's also Silent Hill 3 as well. Am I regretting my decision, chat? Because I think I am. It's all good. Damn, bro, crank that siren music up. I know, crank it up. Crank, 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 crank. I think of the Neon Genesis Evangelion meme where is this Sakura? I forgot her name. It's the girl who has like kind of like is it brunette hair? I forgot her name, but she's like, crank that up, Shinji or something, and then he's just like cranking like a wheel. How big do you think Harry is? Probably like 6 foot. Harry's a pretty tall guy, so I would say like 6 foot. Oh, we're doing this again. Harry seems to be like a really tall guy. Like, look at his legs. Like, look at his legs. His like whole like a good like 60% of his like lower body is like just straight legs. So yeah, I would say he's pretty tall. This is like the 3rd day in my opinion. If it were really long, it would be like 2 weeks at max. Yeah. This is day 3 of this achievement run. This would take me like probably like a full week though. But I feel like the part that takes longer, for us at least, is I'm trying to kind of like optimize it where we can get multiple achievements in one playthrough, you know? That's kind of like where the, I guess, problem arises, is trying to keep it like consistent, I would say. But sometimes I do like kind of underestimate the run a little bit. And I'm like, well, here we are like 12 hours later. So yeah. There you go. Alright, let's see how this fares with the twin filler. Okay, I'm starting to think the Hyper Blaster's not really all hype that it seems to be. Yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit too overhyped. Maybe because we have the weakest variant, actually. Yeah, because if this were the shotgun, it'd be dead like in a couple of shots. Yay, it's a PPU gun. Ooh woo. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is it, chat. Because look at all that damage. Hyper Blaster sucks unless it's the full upgrade? Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, see, that just died instantaneously. I will say though, it is good when it comes to, I would say, at least like kind of doing damage over time, so then we can switch to like a different weapon. So we can like finish off the boss. It can become stronger. Ooh, yeah, it has different variations upon like different. It depends on your ranking. So if you have like a specific like star ranking, then you get to upgrade like your Hyper Blaster. Will you be doing Santo 4? Because holy shit, yeah, I think so. I think so. If the incentive is there, then for sure, yeah. Am I looking forward to it? Absolutely not, no. Absolutely not. Jay, did you ever finish Santo F? Yes, I did. We finished Santo F. I think we only did one playthrough though. I didn't feel like doing like the rest of the endings, I believe. I was just too like tapped out. Because I think during the month that Santo F came out, I played that game like 6 times. Mostly just for like videos though. But I was like really checked out afterward. Could Santo 3 be described as feminist? I would say in some ways, probably. But I don't think that's the intention, though. But there is a huge theme when it comes to, like, feminism. That's for sure. Is this the right way to go? I can't even know where we are, actually. No, this is the way we need to be. Okay. Santo 4 is one of those games that's fun to watch other people play. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you'll have a fun time watching me play Santo 4. I can't wait for you to do Santo 3, 100%, not gonna lie. I love Santo 3. Santo 3 in terms of like gameplay is my favorite. It is to me like the most optimized of like the first 4 games. Harry. I have such a blast playing Santo 3. Unfortunately, that other people, quote unquote, is gonna be you, Mr. J. Yeah, that's gonna be me. Yeah, I'm super excited. I don't know how that's gonna go, honestly. I'm gonna have to like do research on that run, on that achievement run, because Jesus Christ, dear Lord. Sound of Horror is just a great horror game with so many thrills. Oh, so many thrills. Oh, we died. That was a thrill. Dying like that was a thrill. Oh man. Aw. He's ZP. Okay, we're about to die again. There we go. Alright, let's do some damage on you for now. Ow. Wow, that camera angle is really, really bad. It seemed like it was kind of like glitched out a little bit. Huh. It's so thrilling that Harry died, I know. We like to have fun here. Yeah, it seems like it was like a little kind of like glitched out a little bit. I don't know. Hmm. Um. Okay, maybe this isn't the way I actually initially thought this was gonna go, huh? Oh, there we go. Okay, well, that works. I like almost everything about Silent Hill 4 except playing it. The story is cool, the setting is cool, and the enemies are mostly cool. It's just a pity to play. Yeah. I really like the story. I think Silent Hill 4 has the most interesting stories in a Silent Hill game, from like a narrative standpoint. And just like how it's set up too. It's just so, I think, innovative when it comes to its storytelling. And also like Walter Sullivan as like a villain is really surreal, and I just like love his character development too. Probably the most interesting villain in like any Silent Hill game, really. Love his character. Man, that double barrel shotgun sure has a lot of shells in it. Yeah. I've been playing Silent Hill 4 recently, and so far the gameplay ain't that bad. I think it's okay. It's just such a huge transition from Silent Hill 3, since there's like this huge emphasis on melee combat, and like gunplay is just not even like a thing that exists in that game. Oh, you know what we should do? We should go to the police station, actually. Because I guess the Hyper Blaster is just not it, unfortunately. But I don't know. This is the incubator, though. So, I mean, for all we know, the incubator could be much more easier than the incubus, so, Honestly, I disagree. A lot of the gameplay in Silent Hill 4 isn't that bad once you get used to it. It's okay. I think, like, when you're able to kind of exploit it a little bit, then I think it's not too bad. It's alright, but it's definitely not my favorite. Like, objectively speaking, it is not my favorite to play. I do appreciate it, though. Yeah, Walter's a great character to add, considering he was mentioned in 2. Yeah. So Walter, interestingly, as a villain, he was even like, you know, conceived even with Silent Hill 2 in mind. He was merely just supposed to be like a reinforcement of like the whole like like connection between Pyramid Head and James, but just like in a sort of a like allegory sense, if that allegory sense. But yeah, he was never like conceived or built with the intention in mind to be like a antagonist in Silent Hill 4 at the time, because again, like they were like solely focusing on developing Silent Hill 2. And then afterward, oh my god, momentarily, like after Silent Hill 2 was done with development, immediately like they went into Silent Hill 3. And then they had a separate separate team from Team Silent focus on. All right, wow, we're just doing this, huh? We're just doing this. Separate team focused on Silent Hill 4, so they just had two teams split, and yeah. For me, it's the fact that you go through all the levels and then go through them again. Yeah, it's a lot of backtracking. I think that really kills the pacing. That's really what kills the pacing for me, is the backtracking. If they fixed the backtracking in that game, or just like added like new worlds maybe to explore and visit, then yeah, I would say it's like much more worthwhile to invest into. Or if they just like found a way to make the backtracking like worthwhile and not as tedious or like exhausting or overwhelming, then it wouldn't be too bad, I think. It wouldn't be too bad. Does this work? Let's see. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Oh, it's not working. Okay. I guess we'll just use the Glock. For sure, I'm not saying it's a bad game by any means, but it's just not for me. Yeah, yeah, of course. I don't think that was like the impression I was getting. Um, I just know like everyone has like their acquired taste when it comes to these games. For me, it's Silent Hill 1 and 3, for sure, when it comes to like playing these games again. Over and over and over and over. On like consecutive playthroughs, so. Alright, so I believe we have the Scary Harry achievement for this, because I do remember on the first stream we unlocked it, so yeah, I think we should be fine. Also, let's get the Hype Blaster out, I guess. Personally, the backtracking never bothered me, but I can definitely tell why they were on a time constraint and had to include backtracking. Yeah, they're on time constraints, yeah. I mean, you know, there was supposed to be like a UFO ending for Silent Hill 4 that was found in the game files. Specifically I believe the E3 source code, or the E3 files for the trial version. That was somehow left there, I guess, when it came to like data mining the game. So it's really interesting to see like how like time constraints like really kind of you know, made it regressed when it came to its game development, when it could have been like such a marginally different game if it wasn't for the development cycle. Excuse me. For me, it's 2 plus Origins because it's portable and simple enough that I don't have to really think about doing it in it. Think about what I'm doing in it. That's fair. I was like, one thing I do give to Origins is the fact that it's portable. I think it's really cool to have a Silent Hill game that's portable. I think it's really, really cool. Where am I? Oh. Why did Toyama leave after the first game? Was it just to make Siren? Kichiro Toyama? I think because he just didn't really have interest in continuing the other Silent Hill games. I think he just made this game first, or he created the first game just as like a passion project maybe. And then he just wanted to create like new things, I would say. I don't know. I don't know too much about Kichiro Toyama. I rarely see him talked about, but I do know like he created Silent Hill, technically. He is the creator of the Silent Hill, but he never worked on the other games afterward. Funnily enough, DMC4 also seemed to have the same issue with a lot of backtracking as well. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It would be really cool to see Toyama come back to a Silent Hill game, though. That'd be really interesting how that would be handled. Wonder how he would go about doing that. Oh, there's nothing there. Huh. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go over here to get some health. And I guess we'll kill the cockroaches. Thank you so much for Converse Extraordinaire for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I like DMC4 and all, but dear lord, the backtracking, yeah. I feel like backtracking in most games can be done well if there's incentive. And it actually makes it like really like, you know, I wouldn't say exciting, but just something that's like not as tedious or, you know, I would say kills the pacing. Like if there's like genuine incentive, then I think that'd be, you know, it's not like too bad when it comes to that. But yeah, no, the backtrack in that game like really kills the pacing, unfortunately. All because they had to include Dante. I'm just kidding. I love Dante, but yeah. I think that was one of the big reasons for that backtracking was to include Dante. Since you can have a DMC game without Dante. DMC4 had a good soundtrack. All the DMC games have great soundtracks. I love DMC. I haven't played the games in a while though. It's been a long time. Ow. Oh shit. I'm in danger. Dante and DMC4 was chef's kiss, to be honest. I love Dante and DMC4. I just love Dante in general. He's such a goofy little guy. Such a goober. We love our unk. Our pizza loving unk. A wacky woohoo pizza man loving unk. I bought the monitor I've got now because I want to see how it would look in 1440 ultra wide. Unfortunately, I still haven't played it since I got the monitor. Haha. But you should. Might as well make the best of it, right? I've always wanted to get like a 4K monitor, to be honest. I just never really had the money, nor like the I don't know. I just never really brought myself to do that. But I think one day I would love to have like a 4K monitor. Really, that'd be pretty cool. I would love a 4K monitor. But I don't know, it feels like more of like a... I would say like a luxury item, to be honest. Or like a... yeah, I feel like it'd be like more like a luxury item for me. I don't think my desk would support 4K monitor, I think. Maybe, but I don't know. Oh, well. Oh shit. We saved him. It's fine. Right? Well, no, we have to do the Kaufman side quest, right? Or does it not matter? I don't remember. So what if we don't... so what if we save Kaufman but don't save Sybil? Wait, no. Wait, no. No. Wait, no. Wait, no. Because this gives us the good ending. I believe, right? Sword in the chest, yeah, it's no problem, mate. I'm gonna just flaunt it. Forgot to mention that. DMC5, sorry. Oh, okay, gotcha. Were there achievements in Silent Hill 1? No, Jasminic. We're using an emulator which has a plugin called Retro Achievements to allow us to, what's it called? Play this game with achievements. On the original hardware, no. No such thing as achievements. Been 3 years since I played DMC, I should definitely get them on Steam. Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. They're on GOG too, except for I think, what's it called? Oh, we're just all the way back here again, huh? Okay. Yeah, no, I think the DMC HD collection, I think DMC4 Special Edition, and DMC, but I don't think DMC5 is on GOG though. Yeah, no, but I think the first 4 games are. 1440p monitor is a sweet spot. I think, yeah. I think all things considered with like how technology is progressing nowadays, yeah. I would say it's probably like the sweet spot for sure. I wouldn't know though, but it sounds like it. But I don't think you can ever go wrong with 1080p. 1080p is just kind of like the safe, like the safe spot really. There's 2 bad endings? Yes, there's 2 bad endings, yeah. I accidentally saved Kaufman though. I think saving Kaufman gets us the good ending, I believe. But we don't want the good ending, we want the bad ending to get the incubator achievement. We can get 2. So yeah. Yeah, because if we save Kaufman, he has the Aglophidus, and he would use it to exercise the incubator, so it could dispel the incubus. When I beat Cerberus in DMC3 for the first time, I called my friend because I was so happy, and he goes, "Yeah, I beat that when I was 8." Damn, the flex. Damn, he just flexed on you. Wow. He knows no bounds. I played DMC and DMC2. I looked at DMC and thought I am going to vomit just playing the game. Yeah, DMC Devil May Cry is a very divisive game. It's not definitely the best, but I think gameplay-wise and mechanically, it definitely feels like it has its strengths compared to the first 4 games. Definitely not better than the first 4 games, but I think mechanically it does have like good qualities that actually DMC5 did take inspiration from too as well. So yeah. But no, it definitely has really, really bad writing and really disrespects the originals for sure. I think I played DMC3 maybe once more after that. I completely took the wind out of my sails. Yeah, those games can be really, really frustrating, and it can be like a huge gameplay handicap a lot of the time. They will take a lot out of you, especially DMC3, like undoubtedly. It will suck the life out of you. They use Dante's model in DMC for someone and I cry. That's hilarious. Wow. That's so funny. DMC plays really, really well, but the writing isn't that great. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. It was definitely marketed towards Westerners, but they failed to acknowledge that what we really loved was the more like Japanese approach to writing and storytelling, but just like in the context or the subtext of like a Western lens, you know? The same is also applied to Silent Hill. Like, people love these games. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I was about to sneeze right there. That was weird. Yeah, people love these games, not necessarily because like it's ingrained like in Western horror, but it's because it uses Japanese horror, but like in the subtext of like a Western lens, you know? That's why it works so well. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, that actually not too bad. That's good. Alright, we're back to where we need to be. There we go. I sent a screenshot of my Cerberus story to said friend, and he goes, "Hey, I was happy for you. It was a great achievement." Alright, okay, let's completely avoid Kaufman. Just run past him. Also, let's turn off the flashlight, I guess. Just to make it easier on us. Honestly, at this point, we should just play the game without the flashlight on. I feel like that'd probably be like the best interest for us. Just play the whole game without the flashlight. It does feel so weird not doing the Kaufman side quest though. Feels kind of wrong actually. Feels like we need to do it. But nope, not today. Not on today's run. Goodbye Kaufman Uwu. Yeah. Excuse me. So long, Kaufman? Yeah. In the Mario voice. Hello, Mario. Alright, should I do some serpentine? Alright. Not too bad. Very nice. Got the jukies. Got the jukies. There you go. Alright, that's not too bad of a sprint. Not too bad at all.
Sybil.
Okay, let's get these. Yeah, rifle ammo, health drink, handgun ammo, there we go. And let's just run. Let's just book it. Okay, I don't know how I'm seeing where I'm going because it's so dark, but hey, I'll take it. Oh shit, my bad. There we go. Not so bad. Let's talk about Santo 4. I'm surprised no one brought up the annoying escort mission hallway, escort mission halfway through the game. Yeah, I actually realized that was kind of like a another like talking point that people didn't like too much about Santo 4. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of escort missions either. At least Eileen, like I guess like the benefit of the doubt to Santo 4 with the escort mission is at least Eileen actually fought back and was like a good companion to complement Henry, because Maria didn't do that. Maria just does nothing, which is really odd because in Born from a Wish, she's capable of using like a handgun to, you know, like fight the monsters. So it does feel like a little bit like contradictory, a little bit, or counterproductive. Yeah. Honestly, the score isn't that bad either. Either once you know how to protect her and equip her with the right stuff. That's true, yeah. I feel like if you know what you're doing, then it's not too bad. We love Eileen, her leg just hurts, yeah. We love you, Eileen. But it's Eileen, so the escort is okay. Girlie just wants a friendly person willing to take her to the nightclub. Yep, just want to party in the club. The only problem with Eileen is that she's too slow. You're too slow. But yeah, she is pretty slow. Much like I think like any escort mission, yeah. Alright, well, time to run in the dark again. That was a little awkward, but that's all good. Not only that, but to get the good ending, I believe she needs to be no less than half health, and there's no way of healing her even with the candles. I forgot about that. Yeah, Sound of 4 sounds like it's gonna be a pain to get all achievements. I feel like that's gonna take like a full, like, good month. Did we get the achievement for this one? I don't recall. I don't know. Did we? I don't remember. We could try. Again? Let's see. I don't think we did. No, I don't think we did last time. Yeah, no, we didn't last time. I remember. Yeah, no, we didn't. Okay, cool. So we didn't last time. Alright, let's try getting this achievement then. I can't see shit though, unfortunately. I could see the Hank Scratcher up there. It's trying its best to kill me though. I'm just waiting for it to like drop down though. If you can see chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's 2. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's one right there too as well. Alright, yeah, I see it. It's right there. I could barely see. Maybe if we... let's see. Is it gonna drop down? Maybe? Oh my god. There we go. Alright, there we go. 3 for 3. Alright, now we need 2 more. Alright, is there any more hanging around here? There's 2 over here. I see 2. Okay, yeah, there's one over here. Oh shit, okay, let's, oh god, okay, let's be careful. Don't want to screw this up. Oh, okay. Alright, there's 4. I noticed the footstep sounds from Old Town Hall and RE. Yeah, they're pretty iconic. The sound almost made a beat. Kind of, yeah. Alright, I don't want to take damage here. Okay. Let's bait you. Oh shit. Oh no 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 no. Uh-oh. Just fall down, please. Just fall down. Just fall down. I can't see anything, man. It's so dark. I just want you to fall down. How high? Just fall down. This is like, okay. Come on. Finally, there we go. Okay. Oh, there's 5 more? Okay. Scary Harry 5. Sewers 2. Okay. We have 5 more? What? Okay, so this is like half of the achievement? What's going on here? They're just hanging around. This is a beat? It is a beat. But it's probably the beat on my heart because, my god, the anxiety is through the roof right now. I could barely see anything. Oh wait, hold on, there's a... Hold on, there's a little, mumbler. Okay, maybe it might be a little bit easier. Let's see. Alright, that's 6. Alright, maybe it might be a little bit easier. Let's see. Because I don't have any health on me, so... I need to heal. If there's more mumblers, then we should be fine, because they're really slow. Unless there's like a group of them, then I don't know about that. Shit. Shit, I see one right there. Shit. No. Okay. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, this is really anxiety inducing. There's one like just hanging like right there. And I can't see where I'm going. I need to heal. I died. Okay, well, I mean, does it still roll over? Let's see. If it still rolls over, then that's fine, I think. I think it still saves, so if it still saves, then we should be fine. I don't know. Because we got the achievement regardless, so... If it starts from 5, then we should be fine. That's my hope right now. Okay, wow, alright, that was not the move. Okay. Alright, we're starting all over again. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, well, since we lost like a lot of health. I thought you were playing a B for a second. Jab. Damn, someone needs to remix this. This is fire. He's just hanging there menacingly. Makes me want to like rewatch SpongeBob. Okay, let's... I don't know. I feel like the rock drill's pretty decent. I don't know. Oh, we don't even have the hammer. Did I not get the hammer? No, I didn't get the hammer. Alright. Should we use the chainsaw instead? I mean, I guess since we're experimenting, might as well, right? I don't know. Chainsaw does lose gas really quickly though, but let's see. Might as well try to see how we feel about it. The good thing about the chainsaw is we can move around, so... Okay, so Hmm. Oh. Okay, we're still taking damage by doing that still. Okay, this is really fucking annoying. I was thinking like, oh, maybe we can use like handgun ammo, maybe? No, wait, no, we can't because I can't switch out of the inventory. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna kill myself. And we'll restart over again. Jay and the chainsaw presents still, Jay. You seem to be having an easier time with the chainsaw so far. Not really. I feel like it didn't really do much damage. I couldn't really tell, it seems like. I thought like it would do like one hit kill maybe, and maybe like it would help with like the hang scratchers on like top of the ceiling, but no, I don't think so. Really, like the biggest pet peeve for me is the ones that are on the ceiling, because they take so damn long to just drop down, and it's just really annoying. And I was thinking like initially like, oh, just like take out the pistol and then just use that so they can like fall down, but no. I completely forgot I can't go on the inventory screen. Oh, okay. You're doing so good, man. You're doing so damn good. I'm actually pissed off. Actually peeved. Yeah, they take so long to drop down. There we go. What? Really? Okay. Alright, now you? Okay, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Does save stating reset progress? That's a good question. I don't think so. I don't think so, no. I think probably like maybe it'd be best to save state. I don't know, but I don't know if it really even matters. But we'll see. Okay. Let's just, I don't know, let's just, I don't know, let's just take this patiently, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Alright, did not mean for that to happen. Whoever made this achievement is absolutely evil. The most evil person just made this achievement. Okay, well I'm about to die again, so. I hate the fact that it's 10, not 5, it's 10. It could have been 5, but nope, it has to be 10. Actually, hold on. Wait, what if we did this? Okay, I don't think that really works. Hmm. Unless we, I don't know, I feel like if we were to aim upwards, I guess like rock drill, it could work, but I feel like that's something that you have to like time. Okay. Alright, just for the sake of time chat, I don't think I'm gonna do this achievement. I think it's just gonna take way too long. At least we got the first half, so I don't know. Maybe like on another day we can get the second half, but this is just way too long for me. Actually, hold on. Maybe, hold on. Let's see something. I wanna see something, chat. Hold on. Hold on, I wanna see something really quickly. I wanna see if we can bait these guys to drop down, and then we can line them up, and we can kill them one by one. If that works, then fantastic. Actually, wait, no, it doesn't matter, because I don't have my weapon on me. Okay, never mind. You know what? It's whatever. I'm over it. I don't care anymore. I'm done. Alright. Oh shit, my bad. Such an evil achievement, my god. Alright. Let's just get out of here. Oh wow, there's like no mumblers. Oh, there they are. I was like, where the mumblers are? It's just a matter of trial and error, understandable. Yeah, it's just way too long. It is definitely a matter of trial and error, so for the next time we do try to do this, I'll definitely understand. I'm just like mentally checked out right now. It's just like way too much, so... Just a little checked out. But I guess it comes with like the, you know, the achievement run. Oh man, okay. Alright, let's go meet Sybil. How's your day going, chat? How you guys holding up? Hope your day's going well so far. Hopefully all is good. At least you cooked up some fire pizza on the sewers, yeah. Should we use the Hyper Blaster on Sybil? Let's see what happens. Oh wow, she just popped a Glock in us. Damn, alright then. Wow, Sybil, okay. Alright, so, oh, it's moving. Oh hey, hello. You're just kinda there. Wow, okay. Damn. Just like that then, okay. I just turned on DMC3 and Dante's so cool in the intro that it caused me physical pain. I love Dante in DMC3. Definitely like the peak of Dante. I like how they expanded the carnival in Silent Hill 3. It's my favorite area in Silent Hill 3. Yeah, me too. I really liked how they expanded upon like Sun Amusement Park. She literally just said cut that shit out, yeah. Yeah. Alright, what if we use the chainsaw or the rock drill? Does it really matter, or... Oh. Really? That... Really? Okay, wow, just slapped me and then killed me like in 2 hits, okay. Was not expecting that. But alright. I guess we can't really like stun lock her, huh? Interesting. Wow, okay, she is really tough. More than I anticipated. Willy? Willy? Yeah, Willy. Okay, I don't know. I feel like giving... Maybe if we just keep running around? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so she just pulls up the pistol once, and then... There we go, okay. Ow. Ow, asshole. Wow, okay. Alrighty. Okay. I generally am just like baffled right now, but okay. I did not expect Sybil to be this tough on like on hard. I'm so used to just using the Glophodus and just getting over with this boss fight that it's just been so long since I last did this with the intent of killing Sybil. Should I just use the pistol? Or I don't know, we have quite a lot of ammo actually, so. My god, dude. Wow. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me... Okay. This reminds me of the Eddie boss fight from Sound Hole 2. This literally is the Eddie boss fight. That's what this boss fight reminds me of. But okay, Pistol's doing some good work, I guess. It seems like in her second phase she shoots twice, so... Okay. Well, that's good to know. No. No. That was close. Alright. So this is where we're at right now, huh? Can you imagine Sybil doing that while like, tee yeah, I feel like she is really doing that. It's not going so hot. No, it's not. Typically, what would people use? I guess like the rifle, right? I guess people would use the rifle, I suppose. We just healed. Okay. Happy Wednesday. This fight is so goofy. Oh, hey, what's up, Soulhag? You came at the perfect time. This fight is really interesting. I'm so used to using the Aglophodus that it just kind of is like in the back of my head when it comes to this type of boss fight. That's been so long that I forgot that, yeah, it's really, really something. Wow, okay. Could she be harder than the Incubus? That's what I'm thinking right now. No. There we go. Okay. She is dead. Right? Is she dead? Now I don't even know anymore, chat. I don't even know anymore. I guess not. really? Okay. Oh, I can't. You're grappling me. Oh, I didn't even know you're grappling me. What is happening? Alright. Lamau, what? I don't even know what's going on anymore. How come getting slapped didn't one-shot you at that time? I don't know. It seems really inconsistent though. I've never seen that before. I don't know, man. That wasn't grappling, that was frisking? Yeah, it could also be something like that too. Okay. Wow, okay. I I don't even know, chat. Like I don't even know anymore, honestly. I'm like really trying to like find a way to go about this, but I really don't know. Okay. Did we? We didn't turn on bullet adjust. I just I just realized that we don't even have bullet adjust on. Oh my god. That that would make our life so much easier too. Okay. I literally forgot to put on bullet adjust, but okay. To be fair, Harry took at least one more round than it would take to down me. What's bullet adjust? It adjusts your bullets, so it gives you like an increase in bullet capacity, essentially. At least when it comes to the handgun ammo. Oh wait, no, that's the rock trip. Alright, chat. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, chat, I'm a little checked out. Okay. I think I'm a little checked out for today, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I think this run is definitely killing me a little bit. Not like you know, like physically, just like in a mental context. Yeah, I'm a little checked out, chat. I'm sorry. Oh man, how much progress we even did today actually? Let's see. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 is not bad. 5 is not bad at all. 52 of 66. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Damn, dude. Beaten by Sybil. Alternate resort. Alternate resort? What is... Oh, it's before you meet Sybil. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha, okay. Okay, so why did it say more than 10 though? That's where I'm failing to understand. Why did it say more than 10? That's what I don't understand. For the sewer section, because that's weird. Okay, because I'm not seeing anything else that says more than 10, really. Okay, that's odd. But alright. So I did complete that. Okay, well that's good to know at least, but I'm just so confused why it said 10, not 5. Or after we completed the achievement and we got, well, 10. Well, I'm sorry. We completed it and then it said 10 more or 5 more, but okay. Alright, well. Oh, cool. Capacity and damage or just capacity. I think it's capacity. Capacity, I would say. Not damage, capacity. You'll get her next time? Yeah. I was not anticipating that. Yeah. Beaten in 3 hours and 59 minutes. Is that like our total play time with our sessions or? Huh, okay. Alrighty then. We only have 3 more endings too, huh? What is the best way to kill Sybil? Just out of curiosity. What is the best way? Because even I'm curious, not gonna lie. I know it's the Aglophidus, but let's see. Her shots are insanely damaging and will kill you if you have anything less than 80% or so health, or if you take 2 shots without healing. To avoid her gunshots is actually a very simple task of strafing in a circle around her and not stopping until she runs out. Oh, to get set from the start, hold R1 on its own to get moving, and then quickly begin also holding left on the analog stick to start curving in a circle around Sybil. Once you get the right arch, hold it and keep running circles around her as she fires her ammo. Sometimes 2 to 3 bullets at a time before resetting. It'll look close, but her bullets should just miss you each time. Try to stay clear of all objects like horses, poles, or walls, since I will bump into and stumble on these things. Interesting. Okay. Hide behind horses. Use a rifle from a photo blaster and simply strip away when she gets close. The shotgun also works well, at least from a closer distance, and the handgun can be effective as well, but will take a little bit longer. Be sure to back up while you find these weapons to keep distance from Sybil. Okay, utilize the rifle and its long range to fire at Sybil from safety. Hammer is the best melee weapon, while the axe is the next best if you don't have it. Okay. Interesting. After 26 rifle shells or some other combination. Okay, that's good to know. Interesting. I kind of want to try that strat, see how that, I guess, plays out. I don't know. Will we get 100% on Friday? I don't know about that. I don't think so, because we have 3 more endings. Actually, no, we have 4 if you include this one, so I don't think so. Like, that's like too much for me. This also like doesn't even like include the 10-star ranking, which is like a completely like different like session in its own. I think in order to get the 10-star ranking, that would take like probably getting this achievement, which is clearing the game in under like an hour and 30 minutes. Like that's like, these are like 3 achievements that are like combined into one essentially. Like this is like one session, this is another session, this is another session, and then there's also like the hammer one, and then the katana one, and yeah. Then 100% at the end of this month. That's true. We could definitely 100% at the end of the month. We could also like factor into like different types of streams of like other games as well, but I don't know. But we'll see, chat. I know usually like I finish our runs like in one stream, but honestly I'm a little bit checked out today, so I hope that's okay. Just a little bit like exhausted and a little fatigued. Yeah, so I hope that's okay, chat. Apologies. Just a little checked out and out of it a little bit. So yeah. Yeah. GG indeed. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, there you go. Sorry about that. I was really hoping that we'd finish it, but I guess not. But I'm a little tired more than usual today, so I hope that's okay. And yeah, but I think we should be able to come back to this eventually. I probably might take a bit of a break from this achievement run, not gonna lie, and I'm just gonna focus on just the iceberg video for now, just to kind of like get back to like a pretty like good consistency. Not that I'm not, I am, just like more than usual. Since I've been trying to like, you know, do more streams, but I think I've been a little bit streamed out, kind of, but I guess it happens. But yeah, but I think when we return, we might do like a new stream. We might just do something like really like casual and easygoing, and then we can like come back to this like in a later stream. No need to rush. I think my issue was that I'm rushing this, and I think that's my mistake. But yeah, but I think that's probably what we'll do, but we'll see. But yeah. Thank you guys for joining today. Apologies once again, but we'll definitely have to get this next time for sure. Definitely next time. Yeah. That's fine. Thank you for the stream, Jay. Yeah, of course, Salarin. I'm glad. Always happy to, you know, do streams whenever I can. And yeah. Bye, Mr. J and everyone else. Bye, Just Coney. Thank you for joining today. Thank you. See you, Mr. J. See ya, Egg World. Thank you for joining today as well. And thank you for the rest of you guys joining today in stream. Don't know if we'll stream Friday. If I'm feeling up to it, we'll definitely stream. We might just stream something like casual and easygoing, just to kind of like cleanse the whole like achievement run, just exhaustion and fatigue. We'll see, chat. If not, then I guess I'll just see you guys next week, but we'll see. I'll have to let you guys know on the Discord server if you guys are a part of it. But yeah, we'll see. Until then, chat, I'm just gonna be taking it easy. I'll be working on the Silent Hill 3 Iceberg Explained video. I actually do have some stuff to show you, technically. I do have a little bit of like 25 minutes of audio recording so far. So let me like show you guys like a little bit of progress just to make your stay here worthwhile, since I didn't end up finishing the run today, just as like a little like incentive. Yeah, so let me show like a little bit of a teaser for those who are still here. Just a little bit of a teaser. But I do have, I think, around 25 minutes of voice recording so far, I believe. Yeah, around 25 minutes. Yeah, so let me show you guys a little bit. Yeah, so this is what I have so far, chat. Since a lot of people were asking how the video is going, this is the progress so far. This is all the audio I've been doing throughout the week. I think I started on Monday. So pretty decent progress. If this was me like a couple of years ago, this would be like, I don't know, like halfway finished. But unfortunately, I am not me 2 years ago. But yeah, this is all I have so far. I could put like a little bit of a clip or something. Let's see. I don't know. I could do like the intro maybe, I guess. Let's see.
Hello there.
Oh, nope. That's my Actually, no, that's playing for my my speakers. Okay, maybe not, because it's playing for my speakers, and I don't know how to switch the audio. Sorry. Okay, but anyways, there you go. There's 25 minutes that I have so far. So I'm like kind of at like the 25% mark of like the recording. So I'm hoping to have this done by hopefully next weekend. Really hoping to have this done by then. Just sometime before May, because this is definitely like a really big project so far. It's gonna be like around, maybe, if I'm being honest, like an hour and 30 to 40 minutes. So yeah, this could be like anywhere from like an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours. It's gonna be like a really long video. So yeah, so I have a lot more to do. I have a lot more to go, but hopefully in a timely, consistent manner, we can make some progress along the way. But yeah, anyways, I'm holding you guys here for too long with my rambles. Yeah, but anyways, chat. Thank you guys so much for joining today. I will see you guys soon. If not Friday, then I'll see you guys next weekend. We will definitely do something different. Maybe something casual, maybe something new, who knows. I definitely want to like try playing like the mods for like these games or spin-offs. I think that'd be really fun. Little incentive. And yeah. But until then, I'm just gonna take it a little bit easy. Hopefully you guys can take it a little bit easy too. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, chat. Have a great Wednesday. As always, please rest, sleep well, eat well, take your time. That's all we can do. And yeah, be kind to yourself, chat. And yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Take it easy, chat. You guys deserve it. We all do. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Take care, guys. Love y'all. See you. Bye bye. See you. Bye bye. See you soon.